Good morning, guys. Good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Let's see what's going on in the stock market. This is not financial advice. I'm just sharing what I'm doing in the market here. Yeah, hopefully everybody's doing great. Hopefully everybody's doing awesome. Adjust this thingy like always. My flipping ghetto setup here. But as long as it kind of sort of halfway works. It is what it is. Okay, looks like it's kind of working, a little bit working. Okay, cool. Now I get to see what the market is doing right now. Let's see what it's up to, kind of sort of halfway. Let's see, I'll check out maybe some of the Bitcoin, see if I should buy some Bitcoin. So it kind of dipped a little bit, which is not too bad, but maybe I'll add a little bit to it. Let's see, trade, buy, add a couple of dollars to this one right now, just in case. Kind of sort of halfway, just in case, and then I'll probably throw the paper and see what the paper says. Should I buy some Bitcoin? Should I dollar cost average into Bitcoin right now? Let's see what it says. And the paper says yes. That means I could do a little bit of that. I could add a tiny bit more to the flippin' Bitcoin thingy. Yeah. Oopsie. Excuse me. It's flippin', yeah. Add a couple bones to that one. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's check out the next one. Hey there, Tommy Hawk. How's it going, man? Yo, what's up, Tommy Hawk? How's it going? Hopefully you made a lot of money in the market today. Hell yeah. Let's see. Check out the Shiba Inu cyber puppy. Maybe feed that cyber critter a tiny bit. If it's dipping, might as well DCA a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. You got hammered? Oh, wow, that's crazy. Oh, hopefully you're doing okay there. Hopefully you're doing good from the hammered deal. Why crypto's dipping? I'm not sure exactly why, but crypto's dipping because it's afraid of what's going on in the economy potentially. I'm not sure, but it'd be scared. Crypto be scared a little bit. But it kind of is what it is. Sometimes it dips, sometimes it rips. So I buy it. I buy it on the dip sometimes a little bit. I'm in on core. We've about 78 average. I guess that's not too bad. 78 average. Let me see. On the ask the paper, see if I should add some more crypto, some more Shiba Inu. Let's see. Should I buy some more Shiba Inu? Let's see what it says. So it says yes. It landed in a weird way, but it says yes. But I could check out the core weave and see what it looks like right now. I'm not sure if I have any. I might. Let's see. So I'll buy a couple of dollars more of this one. Obviously, this is not financial advice or anything. I'm just kind of sharing what I'm doing. Let's see here. funny there. Rodriguez. You have some of the stock I got hammered on AQST. Oh, the AQST. Oh, that's crazy. I gotta check that one out. Let's see. Core weave. Let's check out core weave. There it is. So let's see. So your average is 78 right now. It's going for 80. That's not bad, especially seeing that what was its highest, 80 something. So that's pretty decent, especially if it's gonna go up farther in the long term. That'll be a good deal right now. Like since it used to be like in the hundreds, that's a pretty decent deal. Seems like. Seems like a decent deal. Tesla fire, nice. Hell yeah. Watch 1 year, the 1 year thingy. Let's see. Here's the 1 year. So yeah, for the 1 year, it's up 101%. But like here, it's just listed on March 28, 2025. So it's like just newly listed, regardless. Looks like FDA flagged their new drug. Oh, I see. That sucks. That flipping sucks there, Tommy Hawk. So that thing you didn't work out. That's not good. Wow. But yeah, let me see. I do have a little bit of this one. I have like $6.84 of this, so it's not much. But I'm gonna ask the paper, see if I should add any. Ask my flipping paper. Let's see. Should I add some more to my core weave position? Let's see what it says. So at the moment it says no, but because maybe there might be potentially a dip. Maybe that's why the paper said no. On that thing, I'm guessing. Kind of sort of guessing that might be the thing. Well, I'm in with okay. Oh, in with 7K. Oh wow, that's crazy. So yeah, I don't have much in this one. I'll probably definitely be careful. My average cost is pretty high, but look, I barely have any though. Like my average cost on that thing is like 82.31. So yeah, it's higher than what it's going for right now. Oh, the Archer thingy. You think that one's good? Oh wow. But yeah, looks kind of decent for sure. Let's see Archer. Check out Archer, right? I think I used to have some of this one. I'm not sure if I have it right now. But for the long term, I'm pretty bullish on it. So the analyst ratings on this one, 75% buy, 25% hold, 0% sell. So it looks pretty decent for the most part. I might add this one a little bit later because I think a whole bunch of these stocks that I did tax loss harvesting. So a whole bunch of these I can't buy back just to kind of have a tiny little tax break. It wasn't like big stuff, but very tiny. Let's see, add it to one of my lists here. Well, yeah, it looks pretty decent. Oh, I got paid for the prediction market thingy. See, $1 paid. What the paper predicted on the prediction markets, the paper guessed it right. It just got a payout. That's funny. I'm not sure which prediction was that for, but it was one of them prediction thingy that it paid out. Okay, so the 3 months is down 20-something%, 28%. Year to date up 16. 1 year down 9. 5 years down 12. Maximum down 12. But yeah, this one's another prediction market thingy. Like I got paid, so looks like whatever the paper predicted on the markets is doing well because it's paying out. The prediction market stuff just got random payouts from that low ones, but it works. The papers all know it, right? That's funny. Literally, the prediction markets, I only did what the paper said, and like majority of them end up being wins. Archer and Nvidia deal and a lot of things coming for Archer right now. Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty crazy. Does seem like a very good deal. I'll probably add a little bit more on the dips or like accordingly. But I think it won't hurt if I add a little bit. But yeah, I'll probably add a little bit. Probably won't hurt. Just to kind of have it on the radar. That way I could see it better, And then like if it dips some more, add it on the dips, knowing that potentially it might go up quite a bit more in the future. How to do predictions work? How to do predictions work? That's fine. Not going to sell many aircraft. Yeah, they probably might not, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, uh, obviously, when you click on the general chart, looks like it's kind of on a downtrend, like percent-wise. But recently, it started going up, so it does have potential. Obviously, it's still a risk. Nothing's guaranteed in the market. Bitcoin pumping hard. Oh, really? Bitcoin's pumping hard right now? Let's see. BITC. Well, right now it's looks like it's kind of going up a little bit, but not too much. But I think I did add a little bit to the Bitcoin thingy. I'm kind of might wait for it to dip to add some more into that one, you know. Let's see. I should get a different one here. Maybe I should ask the paper if I should get some Peppercoin thingy, right? Sometimes the Peppercoin thingy sometimes kind of sort of halfway works, especially if it's at a dip. So what I got in it at the moment is down 10 point something percent, but it's not too bad because it's not much. But I could flip the paper and see what the paper says, you know? Let's see. I'll see what the paper thinks. Is it worth it to DCA into Peppercoin right now? Let's see what it thinks. That's weird. The paper says yes, but it kind of looks still kind of bearish to me, but oh well. I guess I could toss $1 to that one and see what happens. I'll just probably kind of sort of halfway toss $1 in that one and see what happens. Not much, but something probably might be kind of sort of halfway better than nothing, so we'll see what it does. Kind of sort of halfway see what it does. Yeah, it does. It does have the head and shoulders pattern. You can see the shoulder, the head, the shoulder, and from this point, it looks like it's about to do its thing. But regardless, the fact that I added $1, it's not much, but it'll be easier to see like how far it dips, and then add some more like way, way, way down there, like maybe 20, 30, or 40% down. I could add a whole bunch more, and then write it back up or something like that. Hey there, Water Buffalo. You do any futures? Yeah, I did futures yesterday. I got this chart. Right now it's closed because obviously right now it's Friday. It's closed on Friday. So I got the chart. I'm actually down because I was still like shorting a lot of the micro things. See, I could show you. The balance, the prop balance is down. But I'm still in the game though because it didn't go below the 48,000. So I'm still in the game. We'll see what happens. Right now it doesn't run because the futures market is closed. But once the future market opens, I'll give it some more, tries and see what it does. See kind of sort of halfway what it does, What was score of gold shorts yesterday? Oh, the score of gold shorts? I could show that. Okay, so if I go to crypto, so I didn't do that well. I didn't do that bad, but like I ended up for the day or for the week. For the week, it's still up 88%, but I still like ended up losing a tiny bit for the day, the last trade. So it wasn't too terribly bad, but it wasn't the greatest. If I click on the old time. So the old time from the time I started, that's the all time. It's down 634 in the futures, but the 1 week of futures, it's up 88, like dollars. So it's not much, but yeah, like this last play, like I pretty much kind of almost broke even, maybe lost like $20 on just in general. Like I was up quite a bit, and then like once gold started ripping, like I gave like pretty much all of it back and kind of almost pretty much broke even on that one. But yeah, it was pretty fun, It was a fun wild ride. Oh, that thing's up. I don't know what that is. Hey there, Kesari. Not much, not much. Just trading. How you doing there, Kesari? Bossa 8937. I'm just kind of sort of trading away, looking what some crypto and some things here are doing. Just buying some extra cryptos and some trading stuff. What was your profession? What was my profession? I do construction work. Tesla headed for 500. I think eventually it'll go for 500, and then eventually it'll go higher than that. I think so. I think it'll do that. Let's see. I should ask the paper and see if I should get some Avantis, or maybe I should just buy some and then see if it wants me to get some more. Just to kind of see what it thinks. Buy a tiny bit of this thingy, and then I could toss the paper and see if it wants me to get some more of the Avantis crypto thingy. Let's see. Should I get some Avantis crypto thing? Let's see. It says yes. Hell yeah. So I'll buy some more of this one. Maybe toss out a couple of bones for now. Feed a couple tiny little bones at the moment. See what it does. Hopefully it recovers. Paper nose, I know, right? Pays well. I'm trying to leave the food industry. Oh, I see. Well, if you do the trading pretty good, like you could do full time like income with trading. I'm not doing that at the moment. Like my full time job is I do construction, but I do this on the side. Just kind of for fun and some extra money and just I like trading, I guess, and yeah, making money and profits. It's a plus. So yeah. But yeah, I do construction during the day. I'm a profession. Let's see here. So maybe check the different one here. A different crypto potentially. But yeah, the good thing about the prop thingy, like even if I'm down on it, at least it's not real money. Like over there, like see I'm down up to like 48,818. But thing is, it's not like really real money. Like it's a eval. Like even if I don't pass the first eval, it's like $102. So it's like you could play around with it for a long time, and at least if you're losing a whole bunch in the prop, it's not like you're losing a whole bunch of your own money. But definitely try not to lose it because the goal is to make profit, pass the eval, and continue making profit and cash it out. Well, I'm kind of new to the prop firm. We'll see how it does, how it goes. That flipping prop firm over there. I'll see how it does. Yummy coffee. Oh, you're welcome there, Ace 10. Paper flipping kind of sort of halfway knows, right? Maybe I could see what it thinks about the Solana thing. You see what it says. Let's see. I got a tiny bit of that one. I'll just throw the paper and see what it says. I'll just throw the paper and see what it says. Should I get some more Solana? Let's see. Should I get some more Solana? And the paper says yes, that I could. So I guess I could kind of sort of halfway get it, a little bit at least. Not too much, but something a little bit might be worth it. Let's see, so trade, get a couple of dollars more of this thingy just in case. Hey there, Andrew. How's it going, man? Say hi from UK. Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hi from Washington State, from the US to the UK. Hell yeah there, Andrew. Tater tots. You trading options? In general, yes, I trade options. I got quite a bit of options contracts. Right now, I'm just kind of buying some random cryptos because obviously most of the market is closed to trade. But like these are the options I got. Short term right now, most of these are kind of down. I got out of the ones that were in the profit, but like I got this one BBAI. Most of these are leaps call options. I've got the leaps, lift call option, Nvidia, SoFi, USAR, and plug. That's the only ones I got right now here. I used to have a whole bunch more. Kind of off and on. Sometimes I have a whole bunch of them, sometimes not as much. That's the crypto. This is all I got in the crypto, so I don't have too much in the crypto itself. Oh well, like even the crypto, like the portfolio balance, the way crypto's moving, looks like a head and shoulders. Looks like it's the general crypto. It's about to go down. Looks like if you look at it, like a shoulder, like a head, shoulder, and then nothing. It's not a guarantee though, but that's kind of like what it looks like. Then down potentially from there, like all the crypto. Um, I'm feeling good on Baba. Okay, so Baba, you think is a good potential trade? But yeah, I do like options. But right now, like I usually don't queue in options like when the market's not open. Sometimes I do, rarely. But I queue in like stocks, shares, and stuff like that, and add to the crypto stuff. That's the Baba thingy, right? So that one's down 2.27, down 0.98 for the week, down for the month, down for 3 months, down for the year to date. 1 year it's up 83, 5 years is down, maximum it's up 62. So if you're bullish on it right now, maybe there might be some potential on it. Yeah, I have 100 contracts on it for 175 strike. Oh, okay, I see. So you got like let's see what it looks like. What's the expiration date? So you got 100 contracts on the Alibaba thingy. What's your expiry, John? Yeah, what's the expiration? On the 30th of this month. Oh, okay, I see. 100 contracts on it for 175 strike. Yeah, I'm not sure if it'll make it because I don't trade this stock really much. I mean, I think I used to like a little bit before. I'm not sure if I look at yeah, I used to do some super tiny trades, almost nothing before, but I'm not really sure how the stock will move, or I don't have any information if it'll actually do that, but good luck, I hope it does. Like, I'm not in it at the moment, but hopefully it does move where you want it to move. Obviously, the short-term expirations are very risky. So, yeah, but if it does good, you could make potentially some decent money. But, well, fingers crossed, man. Hopefully it does good for you. Needs to break out the flag. I know, right? For sure. Check out CC. What are your favorite? I could show you the ones I got. Like, I don't really have like that much of a favorite at the moment, but I could show you the ones I got here in a little bit. So cameras, which one is that one? So let's see. Analyst ratings on this one: 58% buy, 33% hold, and 8% sell. Let's see. This one does have a dividend. The Chemosco is a holding company which engages in the provision of performance chemicals. Okay, that kind of company, performance and chemicals. So it looks pretty decent, kind of, for the most part. Let's look at the chart here. Positive, 12% up, 11% up. 3 months it's down 5%. Year to date up 18%. 1 year it's up 18. Down 18. 5 years is down 43. Maximum is down. So it looks like it's not kind of a new company here. So what was it listed here shortly a little bit ago, like April 30th or something. Excuse me. So you're saying you're kind of bullish on this one right now. Maybe do you have some information that kind of makes it potential bullish run on this one? On the 1 week 4 hour chart, the MACD looks like trending up. The zigzag line is trending down. On the RSI looks like it's overbought, so it could kind of do anything from this point. Looks like. Keymores, spin-off. Oh, spin-off. I see. What price did you sell CC at? Selling volume for about what price did I sell CC at? Like, I didn't sell it. I don't think I have it. I don't think. Oh yeah, I did have it a long time ago here. The CC thing, but it's like very very minimal that I had it. I don't know what I had it at. But I guess so. You want to look at the stocks I got. So like, I don't really have a favorite. I just kind of trade the ones that like I kind of see going up in the future, or like midterm to long term to kind of sort of halfway near term future. But these are the ones I got. I got this one, the SPPY. So this one is worth 0.000 whatever. I'm up in the profits, like plus minus negative positive 0% over here. So I got one share, but then I can't do anything with it. I can't trade that one. So I wouldn't say this is my favorite one, but it's out there, and I couldn't even get rid of it. I couldn't even delete it. You know, it's kind of weird what how Robinhood makes me keep it, and then I couldn't do anything with it. It's kind of weird. But anyways, I got the SoFi. I think this is my biggest stock position that I got. I got 233 shares of this one, so $6,418 worth. Currently, I'm down on the position a little bit, $651. On top of that, I got a couple of SoFi Leap skulls on this, you know, so it's at least something, kind of sort of halfway something. And then obviously they're down at the moment and not in profit. The NVTS, I got this one right here. So I'm currently down on this one. My average cost is 10.97 right now. It's going for 10.15. But I got 147 shares of this one. I'm bullish on it for the long term. Anything could happen though, you know. But so I got $1,500 worth of this thing right here. And then let's see, I got obviously I'm bullish on the gold in general. This is a gold ETF. I don't have much in it right now because it's pretty high up, but I'm trying to like dollar cost average once it goes lower, and maybe, you know, once it dips quite a bit, add a whole bunch more to it. I'm pretty bullish on the Tesla thing. It did go up today quite a bit. This is a Tesla leverage play though. But I'm bullish on that. I sold out of what I had in Tesla. I'm trying to DCA back in when it dips like crazy, you know, when or if it dips, you know. Balance sheet PLTR I still have since COVID at 25. Oh wow, if you have it since COVID at $25, that's definitely a very good deal. Definitely a very good deal, and depends on how much you have. If you have like at least 100 shares of it, you could sell covered calls against it, collect some premiums. You know, if Palantir doesn't pay dividends, at least if you sell option calls against that, you know, at the right price, you could collect some premiums, you know, while having those shares, you know, make some income out of it. Sometimes I do stuff like that. Silver, I obviously liked the silver too, but I sold out of it recently. But like once it dips a lot, I'll add it on the dips and kind of swing trade those. The gold and silver I like to swing trade. Once it dips a lot, I'll add a whole bunch. Then once it goes back in the profit zone a lot, I sell it. You know, it's kind of what I do with that one. Nicky, did you cover your gold short position? Oh, hey there, Papa T6. I didn't cover it. I played the gold thingy like after the live stream. I went to bed. I was like trading from bed. So I did like play some more of it, like a lot of scalps. But I ended up kind of losing a little bit. I think I was down like what was the last trade that I did? I'm not sure, but for the week I'm up 88%. I mean $88. But what do you call it? The last trade I did, like it was, I think I was down, like in general for the day, for the trading day, I was down like $20 or $30, something like that. So, but like considering I was up like at some points like $200 and $300, but then once it started ripping, I like gave it all away, and so I was down not much, but like down like $20 or $30. So it's not too bad, but yeah. I got your message on the what do you call it, comments thingy. I just didn't get a chance to reply to it. Like, yeah, you bet against gold yesterday. Did you see lit STKE? LIT STKE? No, let me see. What did those do? LIT and C. Let's see. But yeah, I did get your message in the comments. But yeah, it is kind of dangerous to flip in short gold. Like I'm playing against crazy flipping odds, especially with this potential economy dipping and everybody bouncing into the metals for protection. You know, it's like the craziest riskiest thing you could do. I don't know why I sometimes keep on doing that. Oh, I bet if I'd be watching another doofus doing the same thing that I'm doing, I'd be laughing my ass off too, like crazy. I'm like, what the hell is that doofus doing there? You know, for sure. What's up, guys? Hey there, Maurice Martin 292. How's it going, man? LIT lithium. Oh yeah, lithium. Oh, not this one, not the raw handle, but yeah, definitely. I think it's global X lithium and battery. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, this one. I got a little bit in it, So it looks like it did go up, but I don't have too much in it to where it made a real difference in what I got. But I'm gonna DCA into it, you know. Definitely DCA, so it's up a little bit today. This is the right one, right? I guess, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I would kind of sort of halfway laugh at somebody that kind of trades like I trade, you know, like, dude, you're getting betting against all odds. What the hell, you know? And you're doing it live. What the hell? That's exactly what I was doing. Like everybody's probably like, what the hell is that doofus doing? But it is what it is, you know. It kind of sort of halfway is what it is. But I'm gonna toss the paper. I want to see what the paper thinks. If I should get some more of the LIT thing. Let's see. Should I get some more of the LIT thing? Let's see what it says. So it says no for now. Maybe it's for a reason. But I did add $1 to it, so that's not too bad. So that's not too bad. I know, right? That was funny. I was kind of sort of halfway laughing at myself too. So I don't blame anybody for laughing at me too. Let him hit $20,000 US dollar per metric ton. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's insane. He tripped me out with the paper. Oopsies. My bad. Paper says hi to you guys. You know, it's got a mind of its own. It kind of sort of halfway likes flying. The paper likes to be high. You know, so it kind of is what it is. It likes to predict while it's high type deal. Har Har Mahadev. You nice. You nice dice or something. Nice dice something. uh, kind of sort of like it. You look so broke. I know, right? I probably do look so broke. That's kind of cool. I like it that way. Maybe I should try to look a little bit more broke. It's good to look a tiny bit humble, right? Probably I get along. We're on the same wavelength. Hey, Nicky, hope you're well. I gave back my entire week in about 3 minutes today. Trading can be so frustrating. Oh, that sucks. There lands a briefcase. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Let's see if Papa's and I get along. We're on the same wavelength. Oh, I see. I see. That makes sense. That's crazy. I'm at 100% with the paper so far. Nice, nice. That's pretty cool there. Mauricio Martin, 292. That's pretty cool. Paper and they get along. Paper, nice. Paper kind of likes everybody. Paper gets along with everybody. It's all beat up like crazy. It probably needs to go to the doctor soon. It's all like, you know, ripped up and everything, but it is what it is. Still got a tiny bit more life left in it. But yeah. Hey there, Lance. Like yesterday from the trading, like I kind of almost broke even on the, what do you call it? On the micro gold. I was probably like 20 or 30, I think like $30 down for the day. But then on this one over here, see the prop firm? I was down on the prop firm. Like, see, I started with 50K. I was up at one point, then it went down. So I'm still in the play, but it went down a little bit on the take profit trader thingy. But I'm still in it though. I'll try to win. I'll try to pass the eval. See what happens. You need a gold coin to replace paper or a silver dollar or something significant. I know, right? Maybe I could have the paper. On top of the paper, I could have a gold and silver coin. That'll be like the solid prediction, you know, because gold and silver kind of solid. You know, it might make it work better. Going to zero. If that was cash. If that was your cash. Well, on the prop firm, that's the prop firm cash, you know. But on the Robinhood, that's my cash on there. Does anybody here trade UGT SPX options? I'm not sure if somebody does or not. Like I rarely ever do that. Like I did it like once, maybe twice. It's super risky. I'm not sure if I'll do that again. Maybe, but it's kind of risky though. You can't successfully in trading when you make a solid coin Nick, you know you earned it. I know, right? When you make a solid coin, you know you earned it for sure. They're Papa T6. I used to trade 0 until I found futures. Ребят, кому не сложно, не донщик, спасибо заранее. Спасибо заранее, пожалуйста, пожалуйста. There, Miko. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, I queued in this one to buy a little bit of this one, but we'll see what it does. The lithium thingy. We'll see what it kind of sort of halfway does. Oh, the KNT bot here is already. That's crazy. Is that French flag? Let's see. Possibly, huh? Possibly a French flag. The risk we take deserves big profits. The stress along should be paid for. Oh, for sure, for sure. Oh, like the Russian flag, right? The white, blue, red thingy. The place where I'm kind of sort of halfway from, I guess. uh, but yeah, kind of interesting stuff here. Maybe I should feed the cyber penguin, see what that does, right? This one also looks like it's making a head and shoulder, like a shoulder of a weird sharp head, another shoulder, and then potentially might keep on going down because of that. It's not always a guarantee, it doesn't always happen, but we'll see if it happens this time on the penguins, right? We'll see what it does. I almost put my laptop through a wall earlier. Damn, I get so emotional when I lose a few in a row. Oh yeah, I totally get that, Leon's briefcase. Sometimes it gets super frustrating. I don't blame you. Then you just probably need to take a good nap and just kind of stay away from it for a tiny bit, then eventually get back to it, right? I bought 1,000 Doge and 4 Soul today. I think upside will come. Oh, nice. That's cool. Lost 50K. Damn, 50K is a lot to lose. Damn. Which one? Did you lose the 50K on there, Papa T6? Let's see. I asked the paper. Should I flip and feed the cyber penguins? Let's see what it says. Should I flip and feed the cyber penguins, the pudgy cyber penguins? So it doesn't want me to feed those cyber critters. I guess it might have a dippy dip in a little bit. Who knows? Nobody knows for sure. But it's kind of sort of halfway assuming there might be a dippy dip. So I got to be careful with that thingy. Kind of definitely sort of halfway be careful with that thing. But yeah, well, be careful out there. Definitely try not to lose. It's the whole point of trading. We got to try to win. But obviously there's losses in the midst of it. But we do have to try our best not to lose for sure. Yeah. It can feel so personal sometimes. I'm lucky I didn't max all accounts out today. Only about 400-ish at the end of the day, and prop firm makes it less painful. Oh, for sure. The prop firm definitely makes it way less painful for sure. That's crazy though. Pick prediction. I lost it on a shipping company called Dry Ship. The first loss I remember, I was young and stupid. Oh wow, that's crazy. But still, I can't imagine, like, it's quite a lot losing 50K. I mean, sometimes, like, I'm kind of new to trading. Sometimes, yeah, I had like realized losses where it's like 1, 2, maybe 3,000 sometimes, and sometimes I was down more like 10 or 20, maybe K, maybe 10-ish K, maybe the short term, but unrealized though. Realized losses, I think the most I had was like 2, maybe 3. I can't remember exactly. 1,000. Not too much, but something. It's all of this crypto that you're trading. Well, right now this is crypto. Like I do a whole bunch of different stuff, but like this area right now, this is crypto at the moment. So these are like this weird random peanut, the squirrel thingy, the cyber squirrel. I got a little bit of that thingy. That's crypto. Yeah, so I'm doing some crypto. On top of that, I'm adding queuing in some orders for market open for Monday. So yeah, a little mix, but yeah, doing some crypto stuff here. Let me see. Should I feed Peanut the Cyber Squirrel? Let's see what it says. Should I feed Peanut the Cyber Squirrel? Let's see what it says. And it says yes, right there. It says yes. That's a kind of sort of halfway a good thing because I don't want the Peanut the Cyber Squirrel to bite me and turn me into a Peanut the Cyber Squirrel man. It's not a good superpower to have, you know. I'd rather stay me. I'd rather be me than a Cyber Squirrel man, something weird like that. Doesn't sound too fun or too exciting or anything like that. Kind of is what it is. So I guess I get to feed this one a tiny bit, toss it a couple bones, make it kind of sort of halfway happy and see what it does. Kind of sort of halfway a little bit, see what it does, you know. And then this cyber critter might need to be checked on too, I guess. So I needed to learn why and how and never repeat the same mistake. I look charged like you did, but never understood the company and industry. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, sometimes it's good to know the fundamentals. The fundamentals, like the like deep information about the company to kind of know if it's worth it, especially to go in it for the long term. You know, like some things that I invest in for a long term, like obviously there are big companies like the Mag Seven or something decent, or something that's not even Mag Seven, but something that's kind of, you know, fundamentally they're pretty decent, you know. But yeah, you got to be careful with for sure what you try to invest in. But let me see. Should I feed the cyber kitty in the cyber puppy world? Let me see what the paper thinks about that one. Should I feed the cyber kitty in the cyber puppy world? Let's see. Oh man, it landed on the laundry and it says no, that I shouldn't. It is what it is. I guess the cyber kitty and puppy get to starve together. I guess that at least they won't be lonely. They'd be kind of sort of halfway starving together, but at least they won't be lonely because they chill together. They chill together in the hood, you know, like them cat and dog, them cyber kitty and puppy. They chill in the hood on Robinhood because see, it says Robinhood crypto. They be chilling and starving in the hood together on Robinhood, so it's all good. At least they'll have company for each other, type deal. Ryan Rio Tinto looking at buying Glencore. Also, so because of that, that could be a good potential, huh? There, Papa T6. Let's see, Glencore. Let's check that out. I'm not sure if I even have that one. I'm not even sure if I have that one. So Glencore. If somebody's gonna buy it, and if it's kind of at a decent price, looks like it popped here recently, though. Maybe that's why it went up a little bit here recently, but it looks like generally the maximum it's up, it's in the green, so it looks kind of decent. I don't even know what this company is about or what it does. Glencore PLC engages in the production and marketing of metal, mineral, and energy and agricultural commodities. The firm serves the automotive, steel, power generation, battery manufacturing, and oil sectors it operates. So yeah, it seems pretty decent, like staple, good stuff to have, and it has a dividend. So in my opinion, it looks like a decent company, you know. So I'll probably just for the heck of it, especially if somebody's gonna buy it, you know, maybe they might do better with it, you know. But I'll probably add a little bit. They don't allow fractional shares. Okay, let's see. So how much does it cost? $12. So I guess I'll get $12 worth. I guess I'll buy a share of it. Buying shares, one share. Okay, so just do that. Okay, so change this back to the, oops, didn't mean to do that. Change this back to dollars. Okay, so it seems kind of decent. We'll see what it'll do though. Don't buy them. Buy Rio Tinto. Oh, buy Rio Tinto. Oh, I see. Oopsies, my bad. I see Rio. There it is. Also, buy this one instead of the other one. I see. I see. Let's see. About Rio Tinto, engaged in the exploration, mining, and processing of mineral. Okay, it's kind of like the same thing like the other one, just a big one. That's the one that's gonna buy the other one. Okay, makes sense. So that means eventually I gotta sell the other ones because if that one's gonna be bought out, and then stay in this one potentially. So I kind of see. And this one has a bigger dividend too. It's got a 4.40% dividend, so that's not bad. I'm not sure if this one will allow me like a fractional share, but I'll try that. Yeah, this one allows a fractional share, so I'll probably get more. Actually, I'll ask the paper, see if I should get some more. Is it worth it for me to DCA into Rio Tinto at the moment? Let's see what it says. Is it worth it for me to DCA into Rio Tinto at the moment? Let's see what it says. And it says yes. So I guess I could add a tiny bit more to that one. Just a tiny bit more just in case. Just a little bit more. And we will see what it does. We'll see what it flipping does. So maybe just in case I'll add $4 more because I just added one plus the $5. Probably not too bad for me to kind of start a DCA into that thing, and then we'll kind of sort of halfway see what it does, you know, a little bit. Hell yeah. Hey there, Gambler 420. Not much, just kind of chilling and trading here, trading in the hood. Just do what I do a little bit. What about you there? How are you doing there, Gambler 420? Did you win a whole bunch in the market? Hopefully you did. Let's see, who you think they will set up in Venezuela? Me personally, I'm not sure. I think they'll put somebody that like obviously is beneficial to kind of control the country, like as in I think in my opinion, as in like U.S. kind of like Trump said, U.S. running the country. So they'll probably set somebody in there to like they could do whatever type deal, completely run the country like as they want. But who exactly, I don't know. Oh, flat day. I see. I see. Well, flat day is still better than a losing day, right? For sure. I mean, for me, it's kind of like a break even day too. For me, in general, it's a flat day too. I was up on the cryptos, not the cryptos, the micro gold, and I was down. So at the end of the day, like with all the trades in general, I ended up kind of breaking even. Good luck, traders. Nothing burger with tariffs. Nothing burger with tariffs. I know, right? Rio Tinto, bro, they are oil drillers. Oh, I see. Oil drillers. Hell yeah, that's awesome. So in that case, it'll be a very good thing. Like they be drilling over there like crazy. They'll be making bank. So it makes sense. They potentially be making lots of bank. In the NFL bet Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, nice. Is that the one that you did there, Todd Tuller? Or do you want me to see what the paper says in those, right? I still have a little gold long actually. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, I see, I see. But yeah, you definitely got to be careful with the gold thingy. I kind of, at first I was like up a lot, then I actually kind of I ended up on the micro gold like down like $30, I think, at the end of the day, which is not too bad. But with my other positions that I was up on, it kind of generally kind of break even for the day. Next week, earning Tuesday, JPM Wednesday, all the earnings thing. 2 plus 2 equals 4, and I go. I think yeah, I think 2 plus 2 does kind of sort of halfway equal 4. Maybe, I don't know. Kind of sort of halfway potentially, but it could be a different thing. I could ask the paper. Does 2 plus 2 equal 4? Let's see how smart the paper is. Does flipping 2 plus 2 equal 4? Let's see what the paper thinks. The paper says yes, so the paper be smart a little bit. You know, I think it's got some education. You know, I think it self taught itself pretty well. I mean, I don't know if it went to school previously. It never told me, but I guess it agrees. It's kind of sort of halfway smart that 2 plus 2 is 4. So it kind of understandable, you know. Oh, 2 plus 2 equals don't short gold. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, like I got your message there in the comments. But yeah, like I think I kind of sort of halfway did learn my lesson. Maybe not all the way. I just for the heck of it, I might short it sometimes. If I lose, it'll be my bad. But mostly, I do want to try to be more like bullish on it, go long on it instead of short. But sometimes it's fun just for the thrill and just you know that you're going against the grain and potentially making some crazy risky money against the grain, you know? Makes it different. How is the AGNC doing? Let's see, AGNC. AGNC. So AGNC, what's the AGNC thingy? So it looks like I got it on the watch. So I got the minimal on it. Looks like it's up, even with the position I got, it's going up. But obviously I don't have much in it. But it's up over here. It says today 1.97%. After hours up 0.09%. So it's doing kind of okay. Looks like. Oh, excuse me. But maybe I could even add some more to it. But we'll see. Do you trade gold on the prop firm, or have you dabbled in the NQ or ES? Yes. For me, I just did the gold. I pretty much kind of did the same thing what I do with the Robinhood. I put on the micro gold and I was trading that. So at first I was up like on that on the take profit trade. I was up like at one point like 300 some dollars. So it was like 50,300 something. Then it went down to like, what does that say, like 48,818. So I'm kind of down. I gotta try not to go lower because I don't want to blow the prop firm account. I mean, it's not a lot of money to reset or whatever or get a new one, but regardless, I'm doing the same the micro gold on that one. I haven't tried a different one on that, but maybe I will eventually. But for now, like I was doing the gold on that one. But yeah, the AGNC is doing pretty well so far. Looks like. Let's see here. So this one's got a dividend, which is kind of nice, you know. The analyst ratings 50% buy, 50% hold, 0% sell. Let's see, I'll ask the paper, should I get some more of the AGNC? Let's see what it says. Should I get some more of the AGNC? Let's see what it says. So at the moment, it doesn't want me to, so so maybe later it'll let me. But right now it says no, not to add any to that one at the moment. Kind of, sort of, halfway is what it is. Do you have any Tesla or Amazon? I watch Netflix for from $20 to $4.50. Can't believe it. Oh, watch Netflix for from $20 to $4.50. Can't believe it. What's the $20 to $4.50? There, Papa T6. Yeah. Oh, that it went up. The what do you call it? The shares. The value of the shares went from 20 to 450. It's crazy. Do you have any Tesla or Amazon? Let's see. Tesla, I think I recently sold a little bit that I got on it, but I'm trying to DCA dollar cost average on the dips right now. Literally, I sold almost everything I got. I got $51 right now in this one, in the Tesla. And then the TSLL, I'm bullish on it for the long term, the long term. But for the short term, like there could be potential dips. That's where I try to load up some more on it, you know. And this is a Tesla leverage. I barely have anything of that one, but I do trade this one too. Obviously not financial advice, but I like it for the long term. But right now, like I'd rather let it dip and try to buy at a dip, you know. But I do like it though. I think, in my opinion, it's probably going to be one of the most valuable companies, if not the most valuable company. Then Amazon, I think I got that one too. Let's see, maybe barely. I'm bullish on that one for a long term. I think I recently sold out of it. Yeah, I recently sold out of it, but I am bullish on it for the long term. I might add maybe a little bit more eventually. So I like it for the long term. One of the Max 7 type deals. Let's see, SPY. Let's see. There's a push and pull relationship between dividend and share price growth. It's not always good for someone like you to desire dividends. Uh, DV equals all out growth. Oh yeah, for sure. No dividend, all out growth. Yes. No dividend, just have the all out growth. Yeah, it's kind of hard to kind of have a mix of them. But when you have a big enough portfolio where you could have a decent chunk in the dividend stock where you get some dividends, and another part where you kind of have it more growth wise type deal, you know. Robin Hood will Robin Hood your money. That's funny there, Gary Williams. Hey Nicky, how'd the prop firm evaluation go? Let's see. So I got 4 sold today on stakes. Okay, so my prop firm thingy, I was up on it because I started trading with the prop firm yesterday. I could show you. So I was trading the micro gold. So from 50K went down to like right here, 48,818. So I'm still in the game. It has to reach like, I guess, 48,000 for me to be out. But right now, like the futures trading is closed, so see nothing's moving over there. So it's there's no trading right now. But like I'm still in the game. I'll see how it goes. Like I was just kind of going crazy and had lack of sleep and doing the risky stuff, shorting gold. At least it's not real money. But I'm still in the game. Try to get, that's just the eval. See if I could pass it or not. I bet you're on kind of song. Yes, I used to buy value stocks and have good dividend portfolio, but now I would have focused on growth only and add dividends after I'm 50 or so. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'm a member of Solana Foundation. Oh, nice, nice. That's pretty cool. But yeah, like it's definitely I think smart to get the growth stocks for sure. You know, the dividend ones like they're decent for if you have more money, but definitely if you're trying to grow a portfolio, probably better to have like growth stocks type deal. Let's see, I still got 40 to 50 years to live. I'm staking Sol forever. Oh, nice. Staking Solana that forever. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Let's see, maybe I could find my Solana here. Where is my Solana? I know it's here somewhere. Where is it? I have so much crypto, it's hard to find it. Maybe it's easier to just type it in. There you go. Sometimes I got so much different cryptos and stuff, it's easier to type it in. So right now I got 490 of Solana just in case I could trade. Could buy some more of it. Maybe get like $6 worth. And then we'll see what it does. And then I could stake some more of it. I think I did stake some before, managed soul staking. I see I could stake. So the amount I could stake is $10. Maybe I could stake a little bit right now, like stake $10 worth of it. Then we'll see what it does. Stake like $10 worth of Solana. Done. Okay, we'll see what it does. Kind of sort of halfway see what it does, you know, with the staking thing. You get some interest from the flipping Solana staking thingy. It will go higher, guys. Have faith and patience. Yeah, I think it will eventually. I think it like potentially, obviously not financial advice, but I think it will go higher. Bitcoin dropping. Yes, that's what it seems like. It kind of seems like it is dropping. Let's see. But I guess the more it drops, the more I could potentially get at the dip. You could see like head and shoulders, like a head right here, shoulder, a shoulder. It has like a double shoulder, like a shoulder, a head. It's like a weird monster with a double shoulder, you know, like double shoulder, a head, another double shoulder, and then the shoulder is probably gonna dip down, you know. But we'll see what happens. Tesla share owners have incentive to buy SpaceX shares when it IPOs. Well, I think most of the Tesla shareholders, I think they will probably buy the SpaceX stuff, the SpaceX shares. You better have a lot of Solana to be buying a house or cars with the staking proceeds. I know, right? For sure. I accumulate monthly Solana about 4 to 5 Sol monthly, holding 500 Sol. What's the SpaceX incentive? SpaceX incentive, like the incentive, I don't know what the incentive is about that one, but people just want to invest and buy it just because they like Tesla, and the SpaceX just because they like it, they want to invest in it. I think for the most part. How much is one Solana? Let's see. So one Solana is $135.99. So that's how much the one Solana is. So whatever I got, it's like nothing. uh, Alrighty. Let's see. Maybe I should check out, see how Walmart is doing. Walmart 114. Walmart keeps on going up. That's crazy. But once there's gonna be a big dip, I'm trying to actually free up some capital. So like once there's a big dip, I want to load up on that dip. I sold out of most of my stuff that I had, like you see here. I got I right now I got $19,537 buying power. So like previously I didn't have too much, but right now like pretty much I got almost half 50% cash out of the whole portfolio investing that I got. So I got some more dry powder for when the market's gonna crash like crazy, when it's gonna dip like crazy. I could get into the dip and ride it up like crazy. That'll be pretty nice. That'll be pretty fun. August 5th, holy shit, nice, born August. Walmart. Pickups on ABTC and better price, I assume. Walmart is like, I think it's kind of too high up in price. Although for a long term, it's gonna keep on going up in my opinion. But I tried to get in at a lower price, probably preferably like in the 100, 100 even or below the 100 area. That's where I kind of load up on it and write it up like as a swing trade. I'll probably do that with that one. I'm holding 209,000 share of light off and 500K of FDVXF. Oh wow, that's a whole bunch of holdings right there. Hell yeah, man. Cool stuff. Leos unite, low. Leos unite. That's funny. Oh, thanks for the super chat, the 100 thingy. Thanks there. Thank you there, Double Dose, for the gift. Hell yeah, thank you. But let's see. If you only had 1K, what would you trade? What would your trade be? If only I had 1K, what would my trade be? Obviously, this is not financial advice, but what I would do, let me see what I would do. Hey there, Water Buffalo. How you doing, man? I saw a disk space in my computer screen when I came on the computer, and it said that I was not logged into my account, but it says I was in my computer folder, so I'm trying to not log into the account. Oh, I see. So you're having troubles logging into your account there, Water Buffalo? Huh, that's kind of interesting. Check out ABTC. Okay, let's see ABTC. ABTC. Let's check it out. FDX is currently halted gold mine in Colombia. Everyone put that on your watch list. Okay, the FDVXF. Okay, I'll put that on the watch list. So American Bitcoin Corp. So that's the thing that kind of linked with the Bitcoin stuff, I'm guessing, right? American Bitcoin Corp engages in the management of Bitcoin accumulation platform, offers exposure to Bitcoin through an industry-first business model, integrates scaled self-mining operations with disciplined accumulation strategies. The company was founded by Eric Trump. Okay, so it's that one. So I actually have a little bit of that one. I got it on the watch list, and I got the minimal amount of that one. We'll see how it does. Because we're all giving each other tips. I know, right? All giving each other tips for sure. Yeah, I can't log into Robinhood. Oh, really? That's not good. You can't log into Robinhood. Why is there a stream of some broke people aftermarket? Let's see. How to. Buys are real time. But yeah, I have no idea why Robinhood is not letting you log in. That's so weird. Chris Bond is a real trader. But let me see. So, like, if I was to get something for $1,000 to trade, let's see, like, what I would do to potentially make some money fast. I don't know what I would do. I'll probably get into a Leaps call option that costs $1,000. Obviously, not financial advice, and then just rinse and repeat. Like the one I'm kind of bullish on. I'll probably go to like, let's see. Maybe because I'm bullish on SoFi, I could probably do that one or Lyft, maybe either or, whichever one is like you could get long dated one. That way you could control 100 shares of a stock, but not owning a stock, but paying a fraction of it. But something that's not too risky, you know. But maybe something like this, because right now it's kind of still at a somewhat of a dip, you know. See if I do options. Then if I go to December 17, see what the even 1 year out trade is. January 17, 2027. Let's see, buy call. See, even this one, like even one leaps call of this that's under a year or roughly about a year. Even this one's like less than $1,000. If I get one of this, that's pretty decent. But then if you get a couple of leaps of something, that's even a little bit more leverage. But obviously that's not financial advice, but I'd probably get like a leaps of something so you could leverage and make more money faster. Kind of like over here, I got two like leaps call options, but those are kind of underwater right now. But either that or maybe the lift, or get a lift leaps, because that one's kind of at a discount. There's a chance it could go lower, but if you have like a long dated out leaps and it eventually goes to $30, within like less than a year, I think within like a year it should go up to $30 potentially, in my opinion, not financial advice. So if you get like something like this, buy a call. This one you could almost get two calls if you get one slightly less, so you could potentially get two calls on this one. Maybe if you get the June, July, the July one, get the July one and get like a couple of in the money calls. You know, buy like something like this. Let's see, this one, or let's see. That's like not super crazy risky, but it's still risky because there's still a chance that your money could expire worthless, you know. But like that's something similar to what I would do, like get a couple of these potentially. Obviously not financial advice. So I get two. And then like within that time frame, I think Lyft will at least go like a few dollars up. In that case, the profit could be pretty decent, you know. So that's still under 1,000. You could do two contracts and do pretty good with that, you know. But obviously not that's not financial advice, but like that's an idea or an example of something that I would potentially do if I had just that amount of money, you know. Cool as well. Nice. Yeah. But yeah, like, well, I'm in some of these places like Lyft, I got a Leaps call, the SoFi calls, I got Leaps call, and all of those. So I'm just kind of waiting for those to kind of pop, which I think they will in a little bit, you know. The KNT bot thing is talking with us for information about housing stuff. See, BNB is up a little bit, 149. Not up enough to be in the profits. Let's see. Maybe I should get a ton of crypto. This one's kind of dipping quite a bit. Maybe I should add that one a little bit, you know, just in case, just for the heck of it. Just in case and just for the heck of it, I should potentially get that one. See what the paper thinks. Let's see. Should I get ton coin? Should I get a ton of crypto? Let's see what it says. Should I get it? Okay, so it doesn't want me to get a ton of crypto. So it's good. It's probably going to keep on dipping some more. Maybe that's why it's kind of sort of halfway doing that. I'm assuming that's why it's kind of sort of halfway doing that thingy. But it is what it is. I like MU, but I don't own any. I usually get some shares of stuff I like just to keep an eye on it. Yeah, the MU I think is kind of decent. I'm not sure if I have that one, but yeah, like a little. If you have a little bit just to kind of keep an eye out, that's pretty decent. So that one's Micron Technology. I'm definitely kind of bullish on that one for the long term. Look at the general chart; it's kind of going up for the most part. And then on top of that, it has a little dividend, you know. The analyst ratings are pretty decent. 88.7 buy, 6.8% hold, and 4.5% sell. So it's not bad on that thingy. And I don't have any of it right now, but I probably get some of it later though. Ton is cooked, probably. Why do you think that ton is cooked there, Ochi Telt? Wonder what happened here. weird, like the chart disappeared or something. Kind of weird. Gotta refresh it maybe. See what happens. Let's see here. Maybe I could potentially get some Zora. Zora's kind of dipping too quite a bit, but I could get that one, see what it does. Massive unlock again. Oh, I see. It spiked recently, I think. More upside though. Yeah, on that one, I think there is still quite a bit more upside. So what is that? Oh, that one's looking at the chart. Okay. But I'm gonna ask if I should get a tiny bit more Zora. Let's say I got very little bit. I got 179 worth of it. Let's see. Should I buy some more Zora? Let's see what the paper says. Should I flip and buy some more Zora stock? So it says no. I think the paper knows that something's up. The paper flipping knows that something is up. It's like, no, don't be buying shitcoins at the moment. Shitcoin be dipping. I think that's what the paper's kind of sort of halfway saying. Paper's trying to be safe, or trying to keep me safe. I guess I won't get that one. Sui, maybe I might add to it a little bit. That one, like everything else, is kind of on the dip. Maybe add $1 to it, just in case, a little bit for now, and then I'll throw the paper, see if I should add some more to it. Let's see. Should I buy some more Sui? Some crypto Sui. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it flipping says. So it says no. So the paper is being smart. Almost all the crypto at the moment, it's saying not to get. Because there's some days where it's like just saying like to buy it nonstop like crazy. And when it did that, it was, for the most part, it's pretty good because it went up after that, and I was able to sell it at a profit. But right now, it's kind of not wanting me to get a whole bunch of it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is a little bit, you know. Oh, you figured it out finally? That's awesome. That's awesome. That's good there, Water Buffalo. Hey there, Water Buffalo. How did you do on the trades, on the gold trades last night? Spot on quant approach. What's that? Spot on quant approach? I'm not sure what you mean by that, the spot on quant approach. But like, did you make some pretty good profits there, Water Buffalo, on the last micro gold trading that you were doing last night? Hopefully you made a whole bunch of profits. I ended up kind of breaking even for the most part, slightly down, like $20-$30 down on the micro gold trades. Let's see, maybe I should check. Oh, there's the AGQ. Maybe check that one out. So the AGQ is pretty high up, but this one I might add when it probably dips to kind of something quite a bit lower. Then I'll probably try to get like a leaps contract or something on it. That might be kind of different, kind of decent. Spot on quant approach. Oh yeah, I get the paper randomizer. Okay, I get it. Yeah, flying paper. Yeah, that's kind of like a quant type deal. That's funny. I made a few good ones and lost one, but overall I made a little bit. Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah, man. Good to hear that, Water Buffalo. Good to hear that. Hopefully we'll keep on winning with some more like crazy, you know. So Nicky, on the prop, are you trading gold only, or have you dabbled in NQ or ES or silver? GLM off. Okay, have a good one there, Ochito. But yeah, like on the prop firm, for the most part, like I said, I only did the micro gold. That's the only one I traded here so far. See, like the MG, I did the MG, whatever that is. MGCG6, that's the one I did. You know, I'm down, like, obviously it's a 50K account. I'm right now down to 48,818.50. So like obviously right now it's frozen because right now the futures are closed. but that's the only one I tried. Maybe some other day I might try to trade a different one, you know. But I mean, gold was doing okay, but like, yeah, it didn't work out this last time pretty well. But we'll see what it does. So like so far, I only traded the micro gold on that. But maybe I'll switch around and try some other stuff here too. You know, see how those do. I know, right there. That's awesome. You can't see upcoming Tuesday on CNBC, Mr. Warren Buffett, legacy investor. Okay. In 2003. Oh. Interesting. Let's see, how much do I have of this one? $1 worth. I'm up on it. I'll probably not do anything with that until it dips, moving down. Let's see. All right, there's the for real stock over there. You might like NQ when it's moving. Can you trade before work at all for 9:30 open Eastern? That's 6:30 a.m. for H, right? So it's 6:30 for like in my time, like for Washington time. Yeah, that would be 6:30. Yep. I mean, I could try. You know, I could try one of these days to do that. See how that works out. You know, do that live. Maybe miss out on a tiny bit of work and try to trade a little bit live, right? But yeah, hopefully it'll work out. We'll see how it happens, but hopefully it'll work out. Maybe I can make some time. I'll try to. I'll try to make some time. Okay, this is the for real stock. So it looks like it is going up a little bit. Like the paper was right on this random stock. Remember, like the for real, it was like the abbreviation or whatnot for real, and I got some of it, some more of it. The paper told me to get it, and it's going up. So it's kind of funny. The paper predicted it kind of right. Maybe just in case, I'll add $1 to that one, and then see what it keeps on doing. But yeah, I'll try to maybe trade like during the morning, during the day, live streaming. See how that will work out. Right now, obviously, I can't do too much because I could do the crypto buying or selling or whatnot, but cryptos are not doing that great. Especially, I could do the short-term trading, but there's not a whole bunch of activity. Well, not option, not this thingy. Let's see. The flipped crypto thingy. Yeah, I could just click on the random one, trade ladder, and I could sell. I could short because this one's going down. I could short it. Not enough moving. Oh, so to short it, it says not enough. Oh, this one doesn't let you short because this one you could only buy and sell, so you can't short on this thing. I was like, if it's going down, I could just short it, but it's not letting you short. Sell all moving, but you can't do that. You either buy or sell, but you can't short it. Kind of weird. That kind of sucks. That'd be nice if they let you short like a stock, but crypto. You know, like short, buy, sell, whatever. But they don't let you do that. Because right now, yeah, I could buy it, but what's the point if I think it's gonna keep on dipping? I could just short it, and make money on the short, but it's not letting me short it. Kind of weird. Kind of weird, but it is what it is. Maybe later I could even the what do you call it? I could, like I said, I could buy it, but not short it. Let's see. BNB, that one's going up a little bit. 198. Probably not add anything right now to that one. Or maybe the XRP. Let's see how the XRP is doing if I could find it. If I could, there's the XRP thingy. You should absolutely not short anything with this account. Oh, I know, right? It's super risky to short for sure. Super risky. But yeah, XRP is kind of a little bit dipping. I'll buy a little bit, and then I'll ask the paper, see if I should get a tiny bit more of this one, the XRP for the long term. XRP for the long term, DCA. Let's see. What does it say? What does this thing? Should I buy some more XRP? $2 cost average. Let's see what it says. So at the moment it says no, and I kind of agree with it because I think XRP is on a dip. It's dipping. It potentially might keep on dipping, and most of the other cryptos at the moment are in kind of a sort of halfway dipping season from what it looks like. It's all kind of sort of halfway on the dipping season. It might keep on dipping. Who knows? Why do you buy such small amounts of so many things and have all your money in one asset? Because I think it's for me, like obviously in my opinion, that's kind of smart. I don't want to get a whole bunch of crypto like this right now because obviously it's at a dip. But if I add a little bit and then dip some more, add bigger amounts as it dips, that's what I kind of try to do. And bigger amounts in other assets, which I think they're going to be doing way better. The ones I'm way bullish on. See, that crypto in general, I don't have too much in crypto. That's literally all I got in crypto. But you can see like $468. But you can see like crypto's kind of dipping. Even the pattern of the crypto, it's like a head and shoulders. So potentially, generally, all the crypto is going to be dipping. Looks like. So that's why I don't want to add anything big or huge to that. A little bit won't hurt to dollar cost average, not knowing exactly how far it's going to dip. But like, and for me, crypto in general, it's way more risky than like the other stuff. But other companies, I add a little bit too because DCA type deal. Also, like some things I add a lot. Like I showed, like SoFi got a lot. NVTS I got a lot. Like the Meta I got a lot in right here. So like the better, more trusted things, I have a whole bunch more in. So Meta, I got like $2,330 in. So it kind of depends. I kind of just do what I think is worth it on my end. No ETFs. Oh, you may have. I think you should follow your gut and short whatever you want. You seem to make money. Mostly just gotta get better at holding winners and cutting losers early. Oh, I agree with you there, Lands Briefcase. I totally agree with you. I think I might have some ETFs. I'm not sure though. I got like the Tesla Leverage ETF, the TSLL, very little bit of it. But like VOO, QQQ, ETC, yeah, those big ones. I don't think I have those at the moment. I kind of day trade those or swing trade those. But like I don't have them like as in holding them. I don't have the VOO or QQQ or SPY or any of those types right now. I kind of mainly short term trade those, but I like those for long term though. Add to big safe growth stock like Google or Amazon. You will not regret it. Add more to Meta too. Oh yes, I totally agree with that one. But for right now, like I'm kind of being more cautious because of everything that's going on, like obviously in the world and everything, economy and whatnot. I'm kind of trying to sell out of a whole bunch of stuff that I got. Like you see the buying power I used to have way less. Right now, like I pretty much build up my buying power, so it's like pretty much half of what I got is right now cash. So like once the market dips like crazy, I'm kind of waiting for a crazy dip to happen here eventually. Once that happens, I could load up and kind of double the portfolio or multi-x the portfolio once that happens. When you put the money in a good stock or ETF or leverage it with options or whatever, you can make some good money. Also, like once gold or silver dips quite a bit more, maybe add a whole bunch to those because those are actually safe. Like do something like that. Update in the CCCX. They released the S4 a few days ago. Now just waiting for the merger date announcement. It has done pretty well so far. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Thanks for the update there, C Money. You're on Robinhood. Why not own Hood? My price target is 250. Oh yeah, Hood to own. Like yeah, I'm trading on Robinhood, but Hood, I trade it short term. I swing trade it. Sometimes day trade the Hood thingy, but I do like it for the long term. I agree with you on that one. You can set aside 6,500 a year into your retirement account. Yes, that's also a good idea there, Richie B. Like I the Roth over here that I had gotten Robin, I didn't max it out last year. I just started it, and this year I haven't put anything into it. But yeah, I definitely agree with you. It's smart to max out the Roth IRAs. The limit is 7,500 this year. Yeah, like it. I think it is. So that's a pretty decent limit that you could put into it. Hell yeah. Alrighty, thank you there, Richie B. Hell yeah. Let's see, maybe I could check out one of the, what do you call it, prediction market stuff. But if possible, I'm gonna try to open up some more, what do you call it, free up some more capital, and then when the market dips, a whole bunch of companies or whatnot, maybe add at a dip, add something at a dip a little bit. So let's see, college football championship winner. So maybe I should bet on this one, or maybe this one, pro basketball. Maybe I should bet on this one, either this or this. See what it says. So the left will be yes, the right will be no. Let's see which one the paper bets on. See, left is yes and right is no. Let's see which one it wants to bet on that. So the paper bets on the no, which is the right side. So the paper is betting on, the flipper paper is betting on this one, because no, this was, the left was yes and the right was no, so landed on the no. So I could get a contract of this one. So it's the no, that's the PHX. This one contract. See how accurate the paper is. So far it's pretty accurate. Most of the prediction plays that I did with the paper, the funny thing is, like, most of them ended up being wins. It's so weird. But I'm not doing something big or crazy. I'm just doing a little bit just to kind of see how accurate it is with these thingies. It's kind of funny and kind of interesting. Crypto next week. Oh, you think the crypto next week will do good there, Water Buffalo? You had any margin account? Yes, right now I'm on the margin account. This account right here, the one I'm on, this is a margin account, but I'm not using margin. See right here, this is the cash I got. This is all, like, I'm trading with my own cash. But if I go over here, see update borrowing limit, like right now, like I set it to $1. But if I go here, if I remove the borrowing limit, it opens up a lot more buying power. I could use up a whole bunch more buying power. So see right here, it says 91,000 or whatnot. So right now, buying power changed to 91,254. Obviously, I don't want to use it. I only use it for, like, when I need it, or when the market was gonna crash like crazy. And I'm pretty much 100% sure on some stocks I will go up short term and I could use it. Or something that, like, I for sure like know that it's gonna do good, I'll probably use it. But for the most part, I kind of have it set to, like, almost zero. So set borrowing limit. What I do is I put it on $1. That way I could only borrow $1, nothing else. So I changed it back to the borrowing limit to where I had it, 19,534. So that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, right now, like, no open margin. Like, and then Webull, I got a margin account on there too, and Moomoo, probably I don't have a margin account on that one. Yeah, I do probably will stop dumping Sunday afternoon. Yeah, I know. Oh, you think the crypto will start dumping Sunday afternoon? Right there, Water Buffalo? Like, I don't have too much in crypto, but, like, I buy the crypto on the dips, and then once it goes up, like, at a profit, then I sell it. Like, sometimes I keep it around for a while if I have to. It kind of sort of halfway is what it is sometimes, though. Let's see, prediction markets. Maybe I could try to do another prediction. Yes, and your balance is still rising. You're making the right moves, in my opinion. Just gotta get weighted in something big and safe. Get Google or Amazon and add to Meta. You will be way better off. Oh yeah, for sure. I agree with you on that one there, Lance Briefcase. For sure, man. It will begin going up Sunday afternoon, in my opinion. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, there's a potential for that to happen, you know. Obviously, crypto is one of them currencies. It's hard to predict exactly what it's gonna do, but regardless, like you gotta be ready for anything that it throws your way. If it goes down some more, like I just tried to make sure I got some more money to keep on adding it, like to the ones that will eventually go up. Do something like that. But yeah, and then have enough patience for the good ones to go up and recover and make profits. Whatever's worth it type deal. Whatever's kind of sort of halfway worth it type deal. Let's see, maybe I should do this one, like NYR or BOS. Let's see what it says. NYR or BOS. Let's see. So the upper one is the yes and the lower one is the no. Let's see what it says. So it's betted for the lower one because it says no. So I'll try out the lower one. So I'll kind of sort of halfway try out the lower one. So the paper voted on this thingy. So the lower one is the BOS, this thingy. So one contract. We'll see how accurate the paper will be on that thingy. Hell yeah. Let's see. Get filled. Let's see. Let's check out. Got so much different stuff still. It's crazy. Let's see. Maybe check out that spy thingy. I gotta check my phone here in a second. Oh, spy's not doing too bad today. Let's see here. Oh yeah, bro, shit is ass. Never taking trips. I have to check my phone here for a second. It will begin going up. Alrighty. I gotta drink some flippin' tea. Gotta drink some coffee. Yummy. And let's see, maybe some mate. Cheers, cheers. Drinking some mate stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, like what I might try to do is like if I kind of see the market or the stock market crashing here in a little bit. I'm not a guaranteed and not sure what's gonna happen, but if it does kind of sort of halfway crash in the near future, I want to make sure I have enough available cash to buy some stuff. Like definitely a little bit at a time. If I see gold at a dip, get the gold. Silver at a dip, get the silver at the dip. Because once market crash, while it's crashing, gold and silver, sometimes they kind of follow a little bit, but most of the time they do the opposite. They go up because people go into the safety, which are the valuable metals and stuff like that. But I might try to do something like that though. That's why I'm kind of a little bit liberating some cash for that. Obviously not fully jumping out of the market, but having a whole bunch of cash exposed for a potential short-term dip, crash, recession, something weird, crazy shit, Potential, not a guarantee, not financial advice. Anything could happen, but for me, it's good to be prepared if something like that does happen. You got some cash that you could, deploy and use and ride the wave and momentum back up when it does go up. Oh, hi there. Okay, LG, 1NG. But that's kind of what I'm kind of planning, like from my side, seeing what happens. But meanwhile, I could do some short-term trades, like some decent short-term trades, and to be safer, maybe like some of it in the gold, some of it in the better, more stable companies type deal. Crypto a little bit won't hurt regardless of what it does. I don't have too much in it, but what I do with it, it's not too bad because when it goes down, I DCA a little bit at a time. I keep on DCAing, and then once it goes up, I sell at the profits, wait for it to dip again, and then start DCAing into it again. Just kind of doing the rinse and repeat on that. But yeah, definitely I'll try to get gold when it dips as much as possible. The silver when it dips as much as possible. Because for the long term, I see it going up quite a bit. It's in such high demand right now. It's kind of a high price, but I could see it going way higher in the future. But definitely, I'm trying to get that at a dip. If I could get as low as possible and then ride the momentum train up, especially if I get calls, it'll be like way more explosive, way more leverage on the gold and silver. But especially if I get it on, oh looks, I got another payout for the prediction market. The paper guessed it right. You saw that $1? It says paid. That's one of them prediction markets that the paper guessed and it was right. That's funny. Which crypto? I'm not sure which crypto. Just in general, I have a whole bunch of crypto. Like pretty much everything that Robinhood has on the list to buy crypto wise, I've got those. Went until today and traded like crazy for a few minutes until I lost my max daily drawdown. Brutal price action on MQ. Oh yeah, that's crazy. I can't imagine that. You definitely got to be careful. Let's see. AETHIR, is that's a ticker symbol, right? Let's see, AETHIR. Which one is that one? So that's a crypto, right? So it says explore on Robinhood wallet. So obviously I don't have the Robinhood wallet, but I could look at it. So it's this one. But yeah, even this one looks like it's got the head and shoulders, right? Like a weird awkward shoulder here, a head and the shoulder. That means potentially it might kind of keep on going down a little bit. Probably not forever, but kind of what it looks like a little bit, right? Oh, Netflix thingy. I could check out Netflix. XRP. I have a little bit of XRP. I'm long term bullish on that one. Hey there, Matt Trader. Hey there, Felix from Berlin. How's it going? But let's see, XRP. I do have that one. I'm bullish on it for the long term. I'm trying to DCA on the dips and maybe potentially ride it up towards like the $3 area. It's not a guarantee if it's gonna go to the $3 area. I'm just kind of assuming it will, but I kind of like it for long term. Netflix. Let's try out Netflix. So let's see. I don't have too much in this one, but I am bullish on it. I kind of try to add this on the dips. Obviously, a lot of people are using it. A lot of people will keep on using it. So right now, like it's kind of at a discount. It might potentially dip some more. That's where I'd probably get some more of it. But like in this case, for me personally, it's not a bad idea to add a little bit to it. Maybe I'll throw like $10 more into this thingy. And then as it dips some more, I'll probably add some more to it. Right now with everything that's going on, like it's hard to predict exactly what it's gonna do. But if it does dip some more short term, I'll probably just add some more onto it. Just not financial advice or anything, but that's kind of how I see it. So right now, so that's the $10 shows that I put in just to get that. So on the zigzag, it says that it's bullish. On the MACD, looks like it's slightly bullish. On the RSI, it's kind of oversold. So it looks like it on that time frame looks like it's kind of bullish a little bit, potentially short-term bullish. On the longer time frame, looks like it's kind of bearish. The zigzags going down and the MACD's going down. On the RSI, it's oversold. So still, regardless, any time like looks like it might go up here a little bit. But in general, I'm bullish on it for the long term. So if it does dip short term some more, I just probably add more onto it. Not financial advice though. It's time for a buy Netflix. I'm not sure if it's time to buy Netflix or not. Obviously, this is not financial advice, but what I'm doing, personally, I'm dollar cost averaging right now. I put $10 in, just a little bit. If it does go down some more, I'll probably add a little bit more to it. That's just my strategy, what I'm doing. That's not financial advice, you know. But I kind of like this one for the long term, though. Someone bought 50 million worth of August 110C today. So someone bought 50 million worth of August 110C today. Wow, that's crazy. So, like, what did they buy 50 million of there? D9VIS. Hello there. For someone starting off, what is something you wish someone would have told you when you started? I have some stocks sitting and appreciate you sharing your knowledge and experience. God bless. I'm about to add around 30 more shares of Netflix under 90. Oh, nice. Yeah, under 90, like it's a good for it, like not financial advice, but good area to do some DCAing, dollar cost averaging, in my opinion. Not financial advice. I'll buy more under 80, hopefully. Yeah, there is a potential that it could still get under 80, you know. So if that would happen, me too, I'd probably add some more in that case. But you're saying there, hello there, for someone starting off, what is something you wish someone would have told you when you started? I have some stocks sitting and appreciate you sharing your knowledge and experience. I mean, if you have some stocks sitting around and like the information, I don't know, like what kind of information do you want to know? Like, do you like want to learn how to trade or not? Like, or if you do, you know, like just try to learn a lot about trading and, you know, like to make extra money in the stock market if that's what you want to do. Or if you have a whole bunch of stocks, you could learn, I don't know if you know how to do the wheel strategy, like selling like cash secured puts and covered calls, you know. If you have stocks, you could potentially make some income, you know, selling calls against your shares. But I don't know like exactly what you mean by that. But generally, just get more knowledgeable about the stock market, investments, and you know, the more knowledge you got, I think the better you could do in the stock market and in the investment department type deal. Yeah, I have Robinhood. I have no idea what the wheel strategy is. Long term is all that matters. Buy shares of solid companies and hold forever. Never sell unless you have a reason and somewhere else for the money. But yeah, the wheel strategy, it's with the options. Let's see. For example, like to start the wheel strategy, you have to. What you do is, let me see. I gotta find the. For example, I'll do SoFi. It's a good example because I got a whole bunch of that one. So to start a wheel strategy, you could go to options. You gotta apply for options trading to get approved for that. You could go to like a week out, for example. Sell. You gotta sell put, but you do have to have enough money to buy 100 shares of the stock that you're potentially trying to get. So right now, SoFi is going for 27.43, and say you want to get it for a cheaper price. You know, want to get it for like 27 even. So in this case, if you sell this option, you could in 1 week you could collect $55 for doing this trade. That's kind of like a premium, the money you get to keep for doing this contract. You know, if you do one contract, but you do have to have enough money to buy 100 shares of SoFi for $27 right here. You know, so which is like close to around like $2,700 roughly. So that's kind of roughly the amount you need to have. So in this case, if SoFi doesn't go to that strike price, you get to keep that premium and you don't have to buy any shares. But if it does reach that price, you know, for example, SoFi reaches that price, so Robinhood will buy 100 shares with your money that you have in Robinhood for that price, and on top of that, you still get to collect that premium. And then the bad thing is when it goes down lower than that price, you still have to buy the 100 shares for that price. So they're for $27, 100 shares of it for that price. But regardless, you get to keep that premium. So it's kind of like you're getting paid to get into a stock for a discount, you know, like into 100 shares. And then once you get filled, put in the stocks, that's where it's called the wheel strategy. You go to the other side and you go like instead of selling put, you go to sell a call. That's when you have the 100 shares. And for example, in a week, you might want to do like something like this one. So it's right now going for 27.43. You'll, for example, if you want to go to the, like, I'll say this one, $28. So here, if you do one contract of this, so for example, you already have the 100 shares of the stock that you have, and right now, like doing this contract, like you're collecting $50 in 1 week for potentially selling 100 shares of your stock for $28. So in this case, you'll get the appreciation towards the $28. You'll get the premium over here, the $50 premium, regardless of what happens. So if it goes higher in that, they'll sell your shares. You get the appreciation on top of that plus the premium. If it doesn't go above that strike price, you get to keep your shares and you collect your premium that you have over there. So that's kind of like the best, the easiest, the fastest way I could explain, the options, wheel strategy, and how you could collect money pretty much on Robinhood with options. That's like one of the safest trades that kind of exist that a lot of people don't know about, but that's what I do. I do this often actually. It's very safe, very passive. You don't have to do much. You could actually do like what do you call it? Pick other strike prices. Like if you're kind of busy, you don't want to do much, you could pick out something that's like way far out, like March 20th, for example, sell a call, and then you could collect, while you're waiting for that date, $270, and then if you have a little bit more, if you have like, for example, if you have 500 shares of that, you could do 5 contracts. So by that date, you could collect an extra $1,350 passive. And then on top of that, if it goes higher than that, you could sell it for an appreciation of what it goes for to that price point and collect that premium. So that's one of the most passive ways you could make money in the stock market. It's called the wheel strategy. So you have to have 100 shares of a stock in order to trade options. No, you don't have to have 100 shares of a stock. This is the selling strategy where to get in and out of it to collect the premiums. You have to either have enough money to buy the 100 shares, or you have to, when you like have the 100 shares, you have to have the 100 shares to collect the premiums to sell those 100 shares as a backup type deal. So you gotta play it by ear and study the graph. Yeah, it helps when you study the graph, and like there's other stuff that's linked involved with it. But if you do it on a good stock, and if you do it at the right time frames and the right times, you like for the most part should be able to stay profitable. It's one of the easiest ways to trade, one of the safest. Oh, you're welcome there. Uh, yeah, West Child 33. You're welcome. I just get some money invested in a big memes, think Google, Apple, Amazon type stocks to get started. You want money working for you as soon as possible, then learn the specifics as you go. So you gotta play it by ear. Is this Robinhood? Yes, this is on Robinhood. Yes. And just take it slowly. Think about long-term investing first and compounding your savings with stock investments. I would love to learn how to make money. Just get overwhelmed. There's a lot of there. Thank you. Long term is all that matters. Buy shares of solid companies and hold forever. Never sell unless you have. But but yeah, like there's so much information right now. Like in this time, there's like so much information. Like literally, you could go and learn anything. Especially trading. There's a lot of trading information. Some of it's not that great. Some of it's pretty good. It depends on which information you get. But regardless, there's a whole bunch of information that you could get that could help you be more profitable in the trading. I'm still kind of new to the trading myself. I started like almost a couple of years ago, so I'm still kind of new to it, still kind of learning. But right now, decided to live stream what I trade and keep on doing here for some reason. But anyways, definitely be safe about it. Try to get as much knowledge, education on the trading and investing as you can. Invest and trade in hopefully the safer stocks. you know, Looks like I don't have any of this one. I think I sold out of this one, but I'll probably wait for a dip to get into the Google thing. I think there might be potentially some more of a dip. Who knows? What are your thoughts on crypto? My thoughts on crypto, like I wouldn't bet a lot on crypto. Like me myself personally, I have like a little over $400 worth of crypto. I don't go too heavy in it. About a 40% chance of March inclusion to S&P 500. SoFi. Oh yeah, if SoFi gets included into the S&P 500, that could really, really help out the stock to go to the upside for sure. So glad you're doing this because this is how everyone grows as a community. Oh yeah, for sure. They're Yalis Child 333 orange juice. See, let's check out orange juice. But at least whatever I'm doing, like, I see. Looks like it doesn't have the orange juice thingy here. Oh, weird. But yeah, at least whatever I'm doing, like I don't offer any classes, any courses, anything. I'm just flipping, kind of trading live, streaming it. Because sometimes I actually do have to go back to the one of my live streams and check what I did that was right, check what I did that was wrong, and kind of learn on what I'm doing sometimes. And the thing is, I'm doing it publicly, so you guys could see what I'm doing. Somebody could learn from what I'm doing. That's also a plus, like, because obviously, the more people even learn anything from what I'm doing, although I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not teaching anybody anything for the most part. I'm just kind of sharing what I'm doing. If somebody could learn something from what I'm doing, that's a plus. If somebody could learn how to trade better, invest better, anything, like that's awesome. That's the main thing. That if it helps somebody, that's the main goal, the main point. And for my own reasons too. You kidding? I think Frozen. Or you kidding? I think Frozen OJ futures are from the old days. Oh, from the old days. I see. I see. That's funny. Like, did you hear about the Oklo Meta deal? Oklo spiked. Bloom Energy is going to be massive. That's my nuclear pick. I still need shares though. They seem inflated to me. Oh, I see. No, I haven't heard much about that. Thanks for the tip there, Lance Briefcase. But yeah, that's definitely sounds very bullish for all those companies. That's crazy. I think you're learning a lot, Nick. You will have a six-figure portfolio soon enough. Yeah, thanks there, Lance Briefcase. I hope so. That would be pretty nice. Wait, I want to take a screenshot because I want to see that information. I didn't hear that much information about the Oklo and the meta and all that stuff. It's pretty interesting, pretty decent. But yeah, like some trades that I'm showing how to do, like the covered calls, the wheel strategy, the cash secured puts. It's not like I'm telling you what to do, what kind of trades to make. It's with that I'm showing you how some certain trades are done. I'm not saying that that's exactly why you got to do specifically on that trade. No, that's not what I'm saying. Just showing how some certain trades are done so you have an idea so that you could potentially know how to execute some trades, and how you could potentially make some passive income. Oklo is nuclear play. Oh, I see. AMD is pretty decent for a long run too. I like that one. At the moment I'll probably try to not get into it, probably try to get into it at a lower price if possible. Let's see, Oklo. So Oklo is a decent one, you're saying. So yeah, it did go up here recently, but it dipped. But definitely, if it's in the nuclear space, that's pretty good. Add to the top stocks to trade. Let's see. The analyst rating on this one: 56% buy, 44 hold, and 0 sell. Soklo INC engages in the development of fission reaction. It provides clean energy through the design and development of fast fission power plants. The company was founded by J. Okay, so nuclear stuff for sure looks like it should be doing okay. So I'll probably add a little bit to this thingy. Right now, not too much, but a little bit. Then I could ask the paper and see if I should get some more of it. Kind of sort of halfway, see if I should get some more of it. Fundamentals, bad stock. Oh, my music Gen X. You think it's a bad stock? Energy will be a massive bottleneck for AI expansion. We need, yeah, energy in general. It's in high demand. It's in high demand. Oh, thanks for the gift there for the super chat thingy. Thanks there, Andrew Roy. Thank you. That's pretty cool. Thanks, man. Hell yeah. But yeah, I could ask the paper and see if the paper wants me to get a little bit more of that one, of the Oklo thingy. Let's see, should I add to the Oklo thingy? Let's see what it says. So at the moment it says no, maybe because short term it's got to dip a little bit more, I'm guessing, I'm assuming. And then I could get some more of it. But generally, like the nuclear and the power stuff, it should be pretty decent. It should be pretty decent. Let's see. Ask about Bloom Energy. Oh yeah, let's see, BE. Let's see, where's the BE here? Oh, there it is. Okay, it looks like it got a little bit of it, but looks like it is going up quite a bit too. But I'll ask. Let's see, is it worth it to DCA into the Bloom Energy? Let's see what it says. Is it worth it to DCA into the Bloom Energy at the moment? Let's see what it says. So at the moment on that one, it said no. Maybe because it already short term went pretty high up, might need some time to settle down a bit from what it looks like before it continues going up. Kind of sort of halfway what it looks like. I'll check that in a second. Let's see, it was up a lot. Paper knows. I know, right? For sure, paper knows. That's funny. Ask about Bloom Energy, thoughts on CNQ. You can check out the gross revenue of the company. Which company should I check the gross revenue there? My Music Gen X. Which one should I check the gross revenue? Let's see. Oh, the Oklo thingy. Yeah, this one out though. Okay, let's see. Where's the revenue thingy here? Where does it say the revenue thingy for them? Let's see. I should do it. Where does it have the revenue thingy on here? I'm not sure where he has it on here. Can't find it. Oh, earnings. Is that it? Q1. Earnings. But yeah, I'm not sure where to find that information exactly on the revenue. I think he's talk Oakland. It's zero, man. They have no revenue. Oh, they have no revenue. It's all speculation. So overvalued, don't buy. Oh, I see. But yeah, over here, like I don't know if I'm able to click on it. Let's see. On the last earnings thing, maybe they'll say what it is over there. Gotta put on my glasses. I'm not sure where it says exactly the details on that. All top value event ended. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where they have that exact specific details on the numbers on the revenue. Not sure if Robinhood has it. Probably does, but I don't know where that's at. Volume. Let's see. I gotta put on my glasses so I can see better a little bit. Might have to, if I Google it, I'll find the information, but here I'm not sure where it's at. Nicky, do you use Yahoo Finance for financials? No, I haven't. I haven't started using the Yahoo Finance yet. Eventually I want to. I heard that it's pretty good. I've never started using it yet, but I do want to start using it though. Yeah, but energy and nuclear will explode this year. They will become profitable. I'm not saying it's a buy, but I see more upside from here. Metal will be the beginning of a massive demand. I think so. That's what it seems like. You should. It's really good. So from what I heard, the Yahoo Finance, it's kind of free, right? It's like a free version of it. Kind of like I have the take profit, not the take profit trade, but the trading view for charting. I got the free version of that one. It seems to be working fine, but Yahoo Finance, I think it's free too, right? Let's go gambling. That's funny. Oh, it's free mostly. Probably like anything else, it's free, but then you could get a subscription if you want extras or whatnot, which kind of makes sense. And there's nothing wrong with paying for something that you get more services out of. But it's good to have something that's free, and then if you want more out of it, you could pay for more. Which kind of like trading you. It's fine because the company still got to make money somehow. But if they offer a free version, that's nice, and then for extras, if you want to pay, that's pretty cool too. Enhanced few enhanced few tires are extra, but it's more than most other platforms. Premium memberships. Oh, I see. It makes sense. But yeah, like I said, I don't mind like even paying for a membership or whatnot. But it's nice for some people that can't afford to pay for a membership. Like they do have the option to use it for free. Me, I could afford to buy even the platforms or whatever the price is, but like sometimes I'd rather not. Sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's not. It kind of depends. But it's nice that there's an option for that. For whoever needs what type of deal. Let's see. Keep asking paper. I know, right? That's funny. Yeah, keep asking paper. Oh man. Let's see. Which one should I check out? Another one. Let me see the one that you had here. Oklo. Thoughts on CNQ? Oh yeah, the CNQ. I never looked at that one. Let's see. CNQ. Canadian Natural Resource. So this is the Canadian Natural Resource. So today it's up 1.68%. Past week it's down 5.92%. 1 month it's down 3%. 3 months down 2%. Year to date it's down 3%. 1 year is down 3%. 5 years it's up 163. Maximum it's up 724. Time frame goes all the way back down to February 3, 2003. So from a long time ago. Let me see. Let me look at the chart. What it looks like potentially. It looks like it's going up here a little bit. Yeah, it's the momentum is picking up towards the upside on the 1 week 4 hour chart, and then this one's kind of going sideways, like the zigzag going down. RSI it's overbought. MACD going kind of sideways. So yeah, we'll see what it does. For the long term, it looks pretty bullish. It's got a dividend, which is nice. So if it's generally going up, and on top of that, you're collecting some dividends on top of that. That doesn't sound too bad. So the analyst ratings on this one, 56% say buy, 44% say hold, and 0% say sell. So looks like pretty decent ratings on that. So just in case I could add it to one of my maybe top trades. Let's see. I'll read about it a little bit. So Canadian Natural Resource Ltd is an oil and natural gas production company which engages in the exploration, development, marketing, and production of crude oil and natural gas. It operates through the following segments: oil, sands, mining, and upgrading, midstream and refining, and exploration and production. The oil, sands, mining, and upgrading segments produces synthetic crude oil through uh, bitumen, bitumen mining, and upgrading operations. The midstream and refining segment focuses on maintaining pipeline operation and investment. So it's like that type of company deal. Seems pretty decent, you know. Maybe I could add a little bit to it, and then I could ask the paper if I should get some more of it, you know, see what it says. Let's see, should I get some more of that CNQ thing? Yeah, let's see what it says. Should I get some more of the CNQ thingy? Let's see what it flipping says. So at the moment it says no, but I did add $1 to it just to kind of have it on the radar, which kind of makes sense a little bit. Kind of sort of halfway makes sense. You know, it seems pretty bullish. I kind of like it for the long term. Obviously not financial advice, but I do like it for the long term. We'll see what it does. I wouldn't invest in Canadian gas after Venezuela. Yeah, it's probably more risky because right now the focus is going to be on the Venezuelan stuff. So this one kind of makes sense. That would be more risky because might potentially be less demand from this, so it might kind of bog it down in general. Microtechnology MU. I could check it out. Let's see. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome there. I'm a financial advisor. Let's see. I wouldn't invest in Canadian gas. Microtechnology. I was looking at CNR today. It's EPS really cheap though. Yeah, it is kind of cheap, but it is also, yeah, kind of like you're saying, kind of risky because right now with the Venezuela. But the thing is with the Venezuela stuff, a lot of it will take some time to take place. Obviously, they took over a whole bunch of oil ships and all of that, oil tankers, but they could use that right away. But to drill and get more extras, it'll take a while, you know. So it still kind of all depends. Still kind of all depends. Bitcoin back up. Maple syrup. I know, right? MU is a beast. Let's see. I suggest you to buy Micron Technology. Keep asking. Okay, let's check out MU again. So MU Micron Technology. Okay, this is the Micron Technology. So right now, today, it's up for the 5.49%. After hours, it's up 0.01. Past week, it's up 17.77. 1 month, it's up 36.86. 3 months, it's up 78.79. Year to date, it's up 12.29. 1 year, it's up 251%. 5 years, it's up 351%. Maximum, it's up 1,035%. So generally, it's going up. So it looks pretty decent. You know, I don't have any of it right now, but maybe I could get some. It has a small dividend. Then the analyst ratings on this one say 88.7 buy, 6.8% hold, and 4.5% sell. So generally looks pretty decent. You know, it's uptrending for the most part. Let's see here. Look at the finer chart of it. Okay, right now on the 1 week 4 hour chart, looks like it's kind of sort of slightly, I don't know, it's hard to tell exactly. It's overbought on the RSI, but it looks like it's way above the Bollinger Band. So eventually it looks like it might go down, but who knows? Nobody knows for sure. Not financial advice. Maybe just in case I could add a tiny bit here right now on the radar, and then I could ask the paper and see what the paper thinks, you know? Let's see, is it worth it to DCA into the MU? Let's see what it says. Is it worth it to DCA into the MU? At the moment, it says yes. And it kind of sort of halfway flipping says yes on that thingy. Alrighty, if it says yes, I could add a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more, because it did go up quite a bit here recently, but if I add like maybe a couple more bucks, that probably won't hurt. A couple more bucks is not that much to add. See, I feel so lost when futures markets are all closed, like I forgot my jacket or something. The sideways price action on NQ just makes me angry though. Today was ridiculous too. Yeah, today was a crazy day, like super crazy action. Like the gold, like everything was like moving super fast. Jay, yeah, it went up a lot last couple of weeks. Oh yeah, it did. Why not 10K? Well, because like 10K to put it in that right now, for me personally, it's not smart because short term it could dip before it goes up. Right now it's kind of like what goes up must come down. So short term it might even pull back. So if it's gonna pull back and you kind of know that it's gonna do that, why would I even short term lose a whole bunch of money from the 10K until it starts going back up? You know, like I'd rather not be in a short term loss, and I'd rather spread the money out in better areas and safer bets type deal. You know, so a little bit won't hurt. If it goes down some more, I could add some more. But like I kind of play the game the way I play it, just to kind of stay profitable. You know, my PL would give anyone whiplash. Oh wow, that's crazy there. Do you trade on the top step prop firm? I don't have the top step prop firm. I got the, what do you call it? That's a take profit trader. That's the one I use. Take profit trader. Yeah. I gotta check my phone here a little bit in a second. I came to Washington D.C. for the wall exchange for one. It's all right. I'll be back in a second. I just got a reply here. Oh, looks like I got another prediction payout over here. See, it just popped out. That's funny. So my paper is doing right. Like the predictions that it's doing on the prediction market, all these alerts is that means the paper's guessing right, and I'm getting the payouts from it. Alright, just have to reply here. Okay, let me see. I gotta check on something. Better than risk your own money. Oh, on the prop firm trading, yeah, it's better than risking your own money for sure. Literally robbing Peter to pay Paul. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's funny. You gotta rise to the top in anything, especially if you expect to be paid. If it was easy, need I continue? Anybody have a favorite they are or like to day trade? Anybody have a favorite they are or like to day trade? I'm not sure what you mean by that there, Jay Watson. Like favorite like platform, you mean? Did you see AMC? No, I could check it out. They didn't rob him. He signed up. Oh, I signed up. Yeah, definitely. Like if you signed up like voluntarily, like you're not really robbed. Just gotta kind of know what you're signing up for, you know. But oh, stock. Okay, I see the stock. Favorite stock. Okay. So far, I don't know which one my favorite is. I don't think I have a favorite, but mm, I have a lot of the, what do you call it? The moment the ones I got like a lot more of is the SoFi, the NVTS, the gold and silver I'm trying to get to. Tesla, I'm bullish on it long term. That's a Tesla leverage. Um, let's see, Amazon, I got a tiny bit of that one. I'm bullish on that one. Hood, I like it for the long term. I got Meta. Meta, I got like over $2,000 worth. So I don't have one specific stock that's my favorite or best, but like I just kind of try to trade whatever I think is kind of best, at the time being. We got some Nvidia leaps calls on it. I'm kind of down on it at the moment. You can see down quite a bit, but I'm bullish on it. I think eventually it'll pop back up. Just need some patience with it. So like I'm bullish on a whole bunch of stuff. But a whole bunch of cryptos kind of dipping. Some of it's going the opposite direction. It's kind of funny. This one's kind of going opposite. But that's the good thing to have some cryptos that go opposite from the other one. So like once these are dipping, you could potentially collect some profits from the one that's kind of going up. And then once it reverses, once this one's dipping and the other ones are going up, you could collect profits from these other ones. So see, like some of these are going up and some of them are going down. So if you have a mix of both, you could kind of have like a V8 cylinder or V20 or V30 cylinder. That way, like once something dips, like you buy somewhere, that's where you add the fuel and it shoots it back up. Poof. When it goes up, you collect the profits on top, and then from the other ones that go down. The same thing with the stocks. That's kind of rinse and repeat that I try to do. Like something that goes down, like something that's decent, I add more onto it. Once it goes up quite a bit enough at a profit zone, take profits. Fading silver and crypto. No, on prop firms, they depend on you losing money and they take the money people invest to pay the small percentage of people who do make a profit. They literally depend on 90% of clients losing money. Oh yeah, the prop firms they do, but sometimes when you get super profitable and you become like part of their live trading, where they actually eventually link you up, like kind of like the take profit, like the plus one, like that's where you actually trade with a real account, like but they have different rules on that, once you level up. But yeah, before you get that far, it's yeah, they depend on the people losing for sure. I like platinum for sure. Yes, but you have to be top 10. The completions. Yeah, you have to be pretty good for sure. We left gold for war, politics, and oil. Let's see, decades ago. Let's see, known power firms about creating slow bullish. Nicky day traded gold future stock market. Oh, stock my bad. They didn't rob him. He signed up. Did you see AMC? Anybody have a favorites there? Yeah, AMC. What's up with the AMC thingy here? So I saw the AMC, something about AMC. So AMC is up quite a bit today too, 12.76%. After hours, 1.47%. So it's for some reason doing kind of okay. I don't know why, but there's some news that came out about it. I don't know any of that, but recently it started going up for some reason. Generally, the trend on it is downward, but I don't know why the recent sudden pop on that. I'm not sure. Like, I probably wouldn't invest in it myself. So the analysts on this one are saying it's 22% buy, 67% hold, and 11% sell. I mean, there might be some potential, but me personally, I'd probably rather be in some other stocks than this one. It doesn't even have a dividend. At least it doesn't say it. 67% buy. What's that mean? I understand. What above? 67 hold. 67 buy, 67 hold. Yeah, over here it's 22% buy, 67 hold, and 11% sell. So the ratings are not the greatest, but I mean in general, if you look at the general trend, it's kind of going down. Like there's a potential it might pop back up, but is it really gonna? Like, there's a chance it could, but still, it's a risk. If it does, it could potentially go up quite a bit, but who knows what will happen. Because look, it used to be way up high, like $300, $400. It used to be way up there, crazy. Whispers Malls. I'm aiming for 38 if it goes sub dollar. Oh, I see. See, there is potential. Anything could happen, but definitely nothing's a guarantee, especially like in this type of stock. Don't buy without asking paper. Hopefully, paper bails you out. I know, right? No, I'm not. I'm generally not wanting to invest into this one. Even whether paper says yes or no, I won't buy it. But I could ask the paper just for the heck of it. If it says yes, I'm still not gonna buy it. So if I make my own terms, if I really don't want to buy something, I don't have to buy it. Paper even says yes or no on that. So I won't buy it regardless. But I want to see what the paper says. Is AMC worth it to buy to invest in? Let's see what it says. That's weird. The paper says yes on that one. If it's worth it to buy or invest in, paper says yes. But like I said, I won't buy it. I won't invest in it. But for whoever does, we'll see how accurate it is. Me personally, I'd rather invest into other stuff. But I mean, there is potential. It's not like a no go for sure. Nobody knows. But just me personally, I just rather invest into something else. Ask the paper if you always have to do what it says. Ask the paper if I always have to do what it says. That's funny. I think the paper would be pretty lenient on that. 100x stock, Marvell Technology. Oh, Marvell's kind of decent. I think I used to invest in that one a while back. I like that paper aspect. It's like tarot cards. Oh, nice. I know, right? Thanks there, Swift B. But yeah, it's pretty chill. Marvell. Let's check Marvell thingy. So I used to have this one. Is that the one? Yeah, Marvell Technology. Let's see. Past week is down. So today is down. Past week is down. The month is down 9%. 3 months is down. Year to date is down. 1 year is down. 5 years it's up 70. 5 years it's up 74%. Maximum it's up 503%. So this one, like, I'd probably rather invest into this one than the AMC thingy, just in my opinion. Small dividend. The analyst ratings on this one: 76% buy, 24% hold, 0% sell. So yeah, just I would even personally rather invest into this one than the AMC. Although like the beginning chart looks kind of bearish, but generally like the if you look at the big picture, it's kind of going up. It is risky, pretty volatile, but it moves up, generally, and it has a dividend. So yeah, definitely kind of a risky play, but if it's moving up there for the long term, it's potentially worth it. The way I read, AMC will keep going down. That's kind of what it looks like there, Joshua. You could be right there on that one. You can find better than both. Just buy safe. Giant Technic. Safe growth is the answer, I promise. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure there, Lance Briefcase. I was just kind of checking it out, like, because somebody like here mentioned about it, but like I could add it to the watch list. I actually used to trade this one before. I traded before, but like especially like if I go on like the finer chart and I could see a potential move, I could like day trade it, swing trade it, or scalp a move out of it. But like long term still might be worth it, but like for the long term I'd rather invest into something else. But this one's not like, in my opinion, not a bad stock to invest, but not financial advice, but I'd rather invest into something else long term. Just me personally. But I could ask the paper just for the heck of it, like see what it thinks. Like I'm not gonna buy it, whatever it says, just see what the paper thinks. If it's worth it to buy the Marvell technology or not for the long term. Let's see, is it worth it to invest into Marvell technology? Let's see what it says. For the long term. Let's see what it says. So the paper says no. Obviously, it's not financial advice, but the paper says no. Who knows? Maybe the paper knows something that we don't know. I don't know. That's kind of funny. That's kind of flippin' funny. Um, hey there, the Detroiters. I made $600 today, but my other swings aren't sold yet. They are 2 weeks long. Hopefully Monday I get more. Hell yeah, that's awesome there, the Detroiters. Hell yeah, congrats, man. That's flipping awesome. Okay, I talked to a guy on Xbox. He recommended TECL, and I believe it is best find. TECL. Let's see. TECL. Leverage product. Okay, so Direction Daily Technology Bull ETF. 122.82. So that could be pretty decent. Let's see. No dividend. So that's like just a leverage play in general. So let's see what it says about it. So TECL provides 3x leverage exposure to a market cap weighted index of U.S. large cap technology companies. The listed name for TECL is Direction Daily Technology Bull 3x shares. So yeah, this does seem pretty decent. I like it as an ETF type deal. Let's see. Where do I have? I think I had a place for ETFs. I guess I don't. Okay, I'll just put it in my. I'll put in my top stocks to trade. Okay, so I kind of like that one. Let's see, buy. I know leverage is more risky, but I think it might be kind of worth it. If you play it right, you could make something decent out of it. So I'll get this one, $1 at this one, and then I'll obviously not financial advice, but I'll throw the paper and see what the paper thinks. Is it worth it to get that TECL? Let's see what it says. Is it worth it to get the TECL? Let's see what it says. It says no, but it's too late. I already got some. Maybe at the moment it says no, but I already got a little bit of it, so it is what it is. But maybe at the moment it said no because it's already kind of up. Maybe once it goes down a little bit, then the paper says yes somewhere over here, and then it might go up higher, depending on how the technology things do in general. We'll see what happens. Kind of sort of halfway see what happens. And check the chart. Let's see the chart. So the chart in general, okay, so it's down here, down. Year it's up 38. 5 years up 198. Maximum, if you click on the maximum, it's up a lot, 34,835.22. Yeah, the maximum, it's up a lot. But yeah, if you get in at the right time, that could be a good potential, especially like where it's at like right now. But yeah, I kind of like it, especially if you like day trade it or scalp it or whatever, because it's leverage. If you make the right move, you could potentially make something decent out of it. Right now, like on the 1 hour chart, it looks kind of bullish. The zigzag is going up. The MACD is pointing up on the RSI. On the RSI, it's overbought, but generally the momentum looks towards the upside, at least in this part. Let's see, 1 week. So on the 1 week, 4 hour time frame, let's see. Kind of looks indecisive a little bit. The zigzag's going down, the MACD kind of going up, oversold on the overbought on the RSI. So kind of indecisive at the moment a little bit. But I kind of like it, like if you predict it doing something, it's leverage. If you can make a scalp or day trade something decent out of it, even a swing trade, could potentially work out pretty good. Are you buying real-time price tonight, or the buy holds until Monday? Well, what I'm doing, like for example, I queued in this thingy, So I queued in a little bit. So what it says here, account individual. So this order will be processed when markets open on Monday at 6:30 a.m. Okay, Canada market queued January 9, 2025. Good for a day. Dollars, $1 amount. So I think in general, once the market opens, it'll just buy whatever the market open will be at. You know, that's what it looks like. Just once it opens, it'll just throw that money in there. You know, that's what it'll do. In my opinion, that looks like what it's gonna do. Looks like it may stay steady a little bit. Yeah, that's a potential. Like short term, it might stay steady a little bit. PBR. Let's check PBR. Yep, you're welcome there. Let's see PBR. Let's see what that one is. PBR. Oops, wrong one. PBR. So Petrobras. Let's see. So I do have it on my watch list. I got a check mark on there. Uh, Upcoming activity. So I got dividend payments from it. So I don't have any of it right now, but I did get some dividends from it earlier. Also, this is one of them dividend stocks, right? That we looked at before. So it looks potentially pretty decent. So yeah, the dividend on this thing is 8.96%. So the dividend's pretty decent. The analyst ratings on this 67% buy, 33% hold, and 0% sell. So it's not that bad. So Petrobras Brasileira SA engages in oil and gas exploration, production, and distribution activities. Operates through the following segments: exploration, production, refining, transportation, marketing, and gas and low carbon energies. The exploration and production segments covers the activities. Okay, so it's in all that type of stuff. So it looks pretty decent. So maybe I might get a little bit of it because I did get a little bit of dividends from the little bits of amounts I used to have in it. I'll get a little bit, and then I'll ask the paper if it's worth it to get some more at the moment, type deal. I'll see if the paper thinks it's worth it to get some more. Let's see, is it worth it to get some more of that Petrobras stock at the moment? So at the moment, it says yes. So I guess I could add a little bit more and see how it does. See how it flipping performs, kind of sort of halfway a little bit, but not too much. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what it does. Kind of sort of halfway see what it does. So I might add another, maybe let's see, $10 to it, or maybe $12 to it. Maybe do that. That might be better than nothing. And then we'll see what it'll do. Crypto buys 24/7. Yes, there JSS crypto. You could buy it 24/7. Like if I go to let's see my cryptos here. I think they're on the top. So yeah, these are the cryptos. For example, if I go to this one, you could see it's moving slowly, very slowly right now. There's not a lot of activity, but you could buy it like right now. Like see how much I got. So right here it says I got under $1. Right now, if I go trade, buy $1 worth. So right now it said I had 90 something cents in it. Right now you could see it'll turn into, see, $1.90. So it added to the holdings. And then if I wanted to sell it, I could sell it for a lot of money. Not a lot of money, but I'm saying like I could sell out of the whole position if I wanted to. And then like I could even what do you call it? Day trade or scalp it or whatnot too. Like especially if one of the ones that are moving faster, like maybe Bitcoin. I think that's one of the faster moving ones that keeps on kind of changing. I could buy this one too at any time. I could buy and sell if I could predict it, like where it goes down, I buy it, goes up, and I sell it. Like if I do bigger amounts, I could scalp or day trade it right now if I want to. But for me, it's not worth it with this one to make more easier potential money, is probably be better to do it on a smaller one that doesn't cost as much, but it does move. Like this one, something that kind of moves enough, you could get a lot. Then if it moves in, like if you get it at a proper dip, then it moves back up. You could sell it at a profit. If the markets are closed, the crypto's open. You could even short-term trade that if you want. Obviously, it's a little bit risky, but not too risky. But kind of is what it is. But I do like the XRP thingy for the long run, so I could add a little bit more to it. Not much, just something. Just kind of sort of halfway a little bit. But yeah, crypto is 24/7. I added like quite a bit a little bit earlier, so then on top of that, like I did some prediction plays. But yeah, like the prediction markets just kind of funny because I got some payouts like while I was like doing stuff on my phone there. Let's see. Yeah, see, I had more on the list. A couple of them disappeared. It said payout, payout from the prediction market. Even though I'm doing the minimal bets, but most of them were right bets that I got paid for. It's kind of funny. Obviously, not 100% wins, but most of them do. Which is kind of funny. Maybe I should do another random one. Show us how you make money. Forge. Forge me. Or how I make money. I depends on what you mean by that. Like how I make money. I make money on my day job doing construction work, and then when I have some free time, I make some money in the stock market on the side. Like doing what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of not making too much money because majority of the market is closed. Crypto's open, so I added some to that. And the live market is open. I actually made some money with that. Like I got some payouts from this one a little bit, but mainly I make money from my day job, like construction work, and then do this a little bit of this on the side. Maybe I should do this one. See what it'll choose, the MIL or the LAL. Maybe I should do this one. See what it chooses. See which one the paper picks. Okay, let us see. So the left side will be the yes, and the right side will be the no. Let's see what it says. Which one does the paper choose? Okay, the paper chose the yes, so that's the left side. So the paper betted on the left side. That means I could get a little bit of bet for this one. So it's betting for the less likely one to win, but it's fine, I guess. Left side, that's what I bet on. That's what I'm going to do. And we'll see what happens. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what happens. I got to plug in my phone because it's almost flipping fully dead like crazy. Almost flipping fully dead like crazy. It's literally like got 8% left on my phone that I'm live streaming on. It's kind of crazy. Kind of sort of halfway crazy. Let's see. Off topic, as a construction worker, can you make a profit going into business yourself and not get the big city state contracts? Oh yeah, you definitely can. Cause I mean, me, like I have my own construction company, and I don't live in a big city, and I make enough. Like not, I don't make super a lot of money or anything, but I make enough to survive, pay bills, and whatnot. Like without those contracts, can you make a good living? Uh, you could. Everything's doable. Like depends on what kind of plan you got around what what you want to do. You could literally make anything work. For me, like I'm a small company. I don't have any workers. Once in a while, I hire somebody short term to help out with something. But I'm a small company. It's just me doing all the work. In my own company, and I make enough money, to survive, pay bills, and a little bit extra. But yeah, without the big contracts, you could do fine. But with everything, you need to have a plan. Uh, a good strategy to make it work, you know. Because if you open up a company without a plan, obviously it won't work, you know. Okay, someone said you had to have those contracts. Thank you. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm not sure who said you have to have contracts. Like me, I live in Washington State, you know, and here it's like not that hard. Like it's like literally like I'm a small company. I don't get any like super huge contracts. Like sometimes I do commercial jobs. Most of them are like residential jobs, but like literally like you could get whatever projects and do the work, you know. It's not that bad, not that hard if you got a good plan behind your, you know, company that you're trying to open or run. You could do good with it. It all depends on how you run it, how you do everything with everything else type deal, you know. But yeah, that kind of is what it is with that thingy. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure I flip and check on the Apple stuff because those are kind of sort of halfway healthy to buy once in a while. Buy a tiny bit of apple, like always, to stay healthy. One apple a day keeps 10 doctors away, so that's good. Eat them cyber apples a little bit. And then I could ask the paper, see if I should get some more. See if I should get some more of the apple. Let's see, should I get some more apple stock or whatever? So the paper says yes, that I can get some more apple stock. So I guess I could add a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more of the DCA. And then we'll see what happens. And then we'll kind of sort of halfway see what happens. Trade buy, let's see, a couple more apples just in case. Someone who didn't know what they were talking about. LOL. Okay, I don't mean to take you off the main topic. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're welcome there, Swift B. Hopefully that was a little bit helpful. To be a millionaire construction business owner, you need some big contracts, but where I live, there are a million contractors, all successful too. Yeah, it all depends. Like if you want to go super big, you could get the big contracts and do those big projects, but it's still possible. Like some small businesses sometimes do better than the big ones because they run it better, they run it smarter, and sometimes they do better. Not always, but some of them are. But if you're a successful big company, you could do very well and make a whole ton shit of money with that, you know. Everything all kind of depends. Pickup trucks are like 100K now. It's wild. That's contract workers are killing it. Oh yeah, for sure. Like even the pickup trucks, that's pretty decent right there too. Hell yeah. Um, uh, what's we trading tonight? What's we trading? A tiny bit of different stuff. I added some crypto, some Bitcoin, some XRP, some random cryptos, tiny bit of Apple, a tiny bit of some other stocks. Went through some of the things, some of the trades that I did earlier. Just some tiny bit of some random thingies here, and just chilling here and talking by the cyber campfire. So yeah, not too much, but some things. I guess we'll have to wait for. Right now, the only 24/7 market is obviously the crypto, but I did add a little bit to that and to some other stocks and companies. But Sunday evening, the futures open back up again. See what we could do with those, right? And then some other stuff. And then some other stuff. Maybe I could see. And then I actually did some prediction market stuff too. I did some prediction market stuff, and I actually got a couple or a few payouts earlier while I was live streaming. I got some notifications that said you gotta pay out, you gotta pay out from like the prediction markets, you know, and that's all the paper predictions. That's all the payouts I'm getting. I'm tossing the paper, whichever one it bets on, I bet, and like most of them end up winning, which is kind of funny. You're gonna need to clean out your portfolio again unless you add a lot to a few select core positions. Bun bum. But yeah, like I think so. Eventually, I'll need to like readjust the portfolio, but to some of the good holdings, the better holdings, I could add extra to, you know, like because right now I'm trying to have a bigger mix of like the better stuff, like the mining companies, the gold and silver and platinum, all those type of precious metals and stuff like that, and some other decent companies. So like it's fine if you have some kind of diversification, but obviously something that's not too big or too huge, you know. But on top of that, I do want to try to have enough cash for like a market crash or a recession or a dip or something like that, because anything could kind of happen. So right now I could try to do another bet. Maybe I could do this one, the MIN or the CLE, and see which one it chooses. You know, I'll throw the paper. So the upper one will be the yes, and the lower one will be the no. We'll see which one it bets for. Can I use your paper method? You can use it if you want, but that's not financial advice, though. Do soccer. I could do soccer next. I'll do this one right now, and then later after that one, I could pick the soccer one. But for now, I'll do this one right here. So let's see. I'll throw the paper. The upper one is a yes. The lower one is a no. Let's see what it says. Let's see which one the paper picks to bet on. So the paper says yes. So it's betting on the upper one. So the paper here is betting on the upper one. So I guess I could do the upper one on this thingy. So for some reason the paper wants to bet on this thingy. I don't know why, but that's what it wants. I guess that's what I'll do. That's what I'll kind of sort of halfway flip and do. Get order filled. Like Pine Tree has a serious following. He's a fellow YouTuber. He's a consistently profitable prop firm futures day trader. He offered to help answer any prop questions for you yesterday. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. There. Thanks for the information. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah! I'll take a screenshot of this so I could remember the name of the YouTuber. But that's hella cool. Hell yeah. Said hi. Hi there, Estefania Hernandez. I, I know I'm just Josh. Paper time, do soccer. Can I use your paper? Okay, so let's do soccer. Let's find the soccer thingy here. Flippin' soccer thingy. There it is. There's a soccer thingy. So I guess I could do this one, right? Inter versus Arsenal. I'm not sure what those are. So the upper one's a tie. So the lower ones are. So the yes will be the upper one, the one in the middle, and the no will be the lower one. So I'll try to do that one, I guess. I guess I'll try to do that one. Tie. But for me, I'll bet on the Inter or the Arsenal. I'm not gonna bet on the tie. So it's gonna be either this or this. If a tie happens, then it's gonna be like whatever type deal, you know. But yes will be the middle one here for the Inter, and then the no will be for that one. We'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. So the paper's betting on the lower one because it said no. The paper is betting on the lower one because it said no. Let's see here. So no is this here. So that's the no is the Arsenal. So yes for this one. One. So I guess we'll see what happens. Now what are these again? These are like the predictions where you predict which team is gonna win, whether one team's gonna win or another team's gonna win, or if you think there's gonna be a tie that you could do bet on that one, and whichever team wins, you get a payout on that bet. It's kind of like prediction markets. So see, there's like different games, different teams, like there's different categories you could choose to bet on. You know, like over here, like different stuff like so they're like adding more and more options on the prediction stuff here. But see, they even have crypto bets. You could bet on the what kind of crypto is going to do what here. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of different random stuff here to bet on. Oh, bets in Robinhood. Oh, yes, yes, bets in Robinhood. Yep, sports gambling for sure. You must have gotten wiped out today from shorting gold like a dummy. I've never seen someone consistently lose money like you. I actually like yeah, I ended up a little bit like I think I ended up like $30 down. Like that's all. But in general I ended up kind of like at a break even for like trading. Uh but yeah, like I was up at one point like uh, during the trading day on the futures like over $300, but then like I gave it back. So I ended up like kind of breaking even for the most part. No, it's fine. He's just saying his opinion. It's all good. But yeah, I ended up like obviously it's kind of risky to short gold, and I did it kind of publicly here. I don't mind. But yeah, I ended up like on the micro gold. I think I ended up like $30 down or something like that in general. So it's not that bad for gold to go like rip so high and me kind of short scalping it. So yeah, I can ask in what page are you trading? I can ask in what PG are you trading? Oh, what program? This is Robinhood. If you mean what brokerage, this is on Robinhood brokerage. Hey there, Goober Bean. How's it going, man? What trades you make today, Crypto Jungle? Uh, I know you probably don't know me. I don't know you, but yeah, I've seen you like pop in the chats here. But yeah. Oh, I see, I see. Alrighty. But maybe I should do another. Let's see. Maybe I should do another flipping. I should do another prediction thingy. Let's see what kind of other prediction I should do. So I got a whole bunch of predictions going on right now. So let's see. Maybe make another prediction. Maybe I could go to let's see. That account name. Have you used Gemini? No, I've never used Gemini. The account name. What do you mean by account name? I'm Jack. I just switched my name. Cool, cool. Ask Gemini and Paper for the best result. I know, right? That's funny. Uh, oh, thank you there, Swift B, for the like and subscribe. Thanks, man. You're awesome. Thank you very much. Let's see. Pick another thing I could bet on right here. Not sure which one. Let's see. I'll pick a category here. Maybe I'll do politics. See who will Trump nominate as Fed chair. I think already. Will the Supreme Court rule in favor of Trump's tariffs? Huh. Will Trump sign in exclusive order this week? Let's see. I'm gonna choose which one of the politics stuff I should bet on. Will Trump sign an executive order this week? When will Trump announce his new chair? Fed. How many Supreme Court justices will vote for Trump's tariffs? Will Americans receive tariff stimulus checks? Okay, so I'll do a couple on this one. So, who will Trump nominate on Fed chair? Will the Supreme Court rule in favor of Trump's tariffs? Maybe I'll do this one. I'll see what the paper thinks on this one. If it's gonna be yes, I'll be yes or no. So will the Supreme Court rule in favor of Trump's tariffs? So I'll toss the paper on this one and see what it says. Yes or no? Let's see. Will the Supreme Court rule in favor of Trump's tariffs? Let's see what it says. Let's see what it flippin' says. Let's see what the paper predicts. So the paper says yes, that it will rule in Trump's favor. Alrighty. Alrighty here then. Obviously not financial advice, but if the paper kind of sort of halfway said yes, if the flipping paper kind of sort of halfway said yes, that means I gotta do a yes. Not financial advice, not flipping financial advice like crazy, but see, this yes right here kind of sort of halfway looks like this yes. It doesn't match this one because that one says no and that one says yes. So I think that's more likely. So I'll probably do that one a little bit matching, you know. So that $3 per contract or payout. So we'll see $1 and $3 payout if that's true, but we'll see. Okay, that's done. We'll see what happens. Order filled. Hell yeah. I knew it. Oh, it's a no question, right? What happened with that today? I think they delayed it for next week. There's no answer for that yet. They delayed that for next week. So next week, maybe Monday or Tuesday, that's when we'll find out about that one. But I don't know. The paper says yes, I guess. We'll see what happens. Before July. No, they not be betting on this. Are you great energy? Sorry, technology and so are you? Oh, thanks there, Swift B. Thank you, man. Before July, let's see. It's no question, right? What happened with that today? Oh shit. Okay, I thought it was today. Yeah, seems obvious. Paper Lily knows all. That's funny. Where's the yerba buena? Oh, the yerba buena, right here. Here's my flipping yerba buena. I think there's still a little bit of stuff in it, but yeah, the paper said that yes, the courts will rule in Trump's favor, but we'll see how accurate that'll be. That's what I bet on, and see, maybe I could bet on another one. Will Trump sign an executive order this week? I could also do that one, but I'll wait. When will Trump announce his new Fed chair? How many Supreme Court justices? Will Americans receive tariff stimulus checks? Maybe I should do this one, see how accurate the paper will be. So before April, I don't know how that one will play out for the paper, but maybe I'll just not do that one. I guess I'll just stick with this one and see how accurate this will be here. Do the last one before July. I know, right? So you want me to do the last one, right? But the thing is, I don't know, like the paper only has two sides, like a yes or a no. Like what's the one gonna be in between? Like maybe I should like. So I'll do the in between is if the paper lands sideways. If I throw the paper and it kind of lands sideways like this, that's when it's gonna be like in between. But that's kind of like highly unlikely for it to land sideways. Flip for each one. I could flip for each one, but that could be kind of confusing if it answers like the same thing on each one, you know? Or see, okay, so I could flip for each one. So with Americans, will Americans receive tariff stimulus checks? So I'll do that before July 20. Okay, I'll do for that each one for the July, before July. Yeah, before July, I'll do that one. Then before June, then before the other one. Okay, so before July, let me flip the paper. Yes or no? So before July, it said no. See over here, it said no. Okay, so the next one. Let's see. Next one is before June. Let's see. Before June. Let's see if that happens. So before June, it said yes. So that one's I guess that one's a go because it said yes before June. I could try the before April, but before April doesn't matter because it's already locked in before June. But I guess we'll see what happens. Regardless of whatever it says for April, I think before June is pretty much a lock in. Well, I'll ask for the before April, see what it says. So even before April, it says yes. So I don't know which one to bet on. I think I'll still go before June because that's like a higher likely one, and said yes on that one first. But it's higher likely, obviously, on the before June. So I'll go on that one because it said no on this one. If it said yes on this one, so it's kind of in between. Obviously, it said yes on this one too, but I think this one's a higher likelihood, and it did say yes on that one, so I'll probably do that one. Probably kind of sort of halfway do that one, but I do have to plug in my phone because it's flipping dying like crazy again. They keep on unplugging it to flip and throw the paper. But yeah, we'll kind of see what it does. I guess the paper is bullish on that one. I'm not sure if it's going to be correct or not, but I guess I'll give it a shot. So it said yes on this one. So we'll give it a yes and see what it does. We'll see what it does. Hell yeah. We'll see what happens. Might be right, might be wrong, but we'll see. It'll be after taxes are due, I bet. Yeah, like I think so. At least after taxes. I think you're right there, Water Buffalo. I just wish we could trade. I hate weekends now. Hate weekends now. That's funny. After taxes. I know, right? Trading is pretty fun though, but like weekends, like it's a good time to recover a little bit, right? Oh yeah, I could ask the question, will Greenland join the USA, right? Let me see. Let's see, will Greenland join the USA? Let's see what the paper says. The paper says no. The paper is not allowing that to happen. So maybe it is right. Maybe if attempt will be made, maybe it might not work out. Maybe the paper's right. Maybe if the attempt is made to take over Greenland, maybe it might not work out. Maybe paper's right. Paper might be kind of sort of halfway right. Kind of funny. Yes, Sabbath. I know, right? Exactly, Sabbath, for sure, for sure. Google's pretty impressive, putting in all-time highs. Oh, Google's putting in all-time highs. That's crazy. Well, hopefully, whoever's in the Google Play is making pretty decent profits right now. That's pretty awesome. That's hella nice. I just listened to you, Nick, and wait for Monday. I'm about to start queuing in, buy and sell orders like you. I get my best ideas of hours, then I neglect following through. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, just whatever works, like it's still doable. Little things here and there that are doable. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing some queue and orders for something that's worth it. And then you could DCA a little bit properly, even if it's small amounts. For me, it's still like doing a little bit of something that kind of adds to what you're doing. Sometimes, if you're kind of bored, it's better than doing nothing, in my opinion. Obviously, not financial advice. But for me, like adding a little bit on cryptos here and there, and then in some stocks, uh, I kind of like doing that. But I guess whatever works. I own a good amount of Google. It was my AI pick first week of AI. Rhetoric, love alphabet. Oh, nice. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I think Google for the long term will just keep on going up somewhere, in my opinion. How long do you typically stream for? It kind of depends. There's Swift B. So some of my streams are like the shorter ones are like about an hour or so. Some of the longer ones, I think one of my longest one was like 12 hours or something like that. One of them were very long. I was like literally like trading like crazy and chilling on here. So yeah, like it kind of depends. It's not always exactly the same. It's kind of different each time. It's kind of like a spontaneous stream for 24 hours. Actually, eventually, I was gonna do that. I was wanting to do a stream just to see how long it could last without sleeping, like maybe 48 hours or more, than just nonstop, just be live and just trade and do stuff and queue in orders and whatnot. Just see how long I'll last. Then hopefully you guys won't laugh at me. Then if you guys don't hear anything, just hear some snoring in the background. And you're like, oh, he didn't make it, you know? That'll be funny. Go for the Guinness record. Oh yeah, I could try to do that. I gotta find which one's the longest one. See how long I could last like live stream trading without sleeping. That'll be funny. But yeah, eventually I might do like a random one, like where I try to stay up as long as possible and just stream as long as I can without sleeping. Oh, okay. I enjoyed your content tonight. I will definitely be back to your channel. Very useful information. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Swift B. Thank you for being here and for subscribing and liking. Thank you, man. Hell yeah. 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern to around 3:30 a.m. is the normal Nicky hour, I think. Yeah, something around there. I think you're kind of right there. It kind of fluctuates. Before, I used to do two live streams. I used to do in the morning and in the evening too, like before work and after work. But then that kind of was it was kind of too hard, and then I started doing more of the just in the evening streams. And then sometimes when I get a chance, where when I'm not working, I try to do like when the market's open, trading during the day when the market's open, like from open to till close and after type deal. It kind of depends. But yeah, but I would probably try to see how long I'll last. You're welcome. Yes. Are you on Central like a time like myself? 11:58 p.m. my time now. My time. I'm in Washington State. It's 9:59 over here, so it's just about 10 o'clock. A minute before 10 o'clock. So like I'm in Washington. That's like Pacific time. But yeah, so you're like 1 hour ahead. Yep. But yeah, I guess whatever works. Like whenever I can do the live stream trading during the market open hours, I do that too. Okay, let's see. Maybe I should vote on some other thingy here. Something interesting. Let's see. Maybe some climate. We want Bigfoot on the next live stream. We want his input on your encounter. I might have to try to pull him out of the basement and interview Bigfoot in front of the public, see what his opinion is. I'll just have to tell him to say this is not financial advice, but I could try to interview it and see what happens, right? 12:59 here in South Jersey. Wish it was 9:30 a.m. Monday. That's funny, or at least Sunday 6 p.m. I know, right? For the trading thingy, you want the trading hours for sure. That's kind of funny. But yeah, interviewing Bigfoot would be kind of interesting. Would be kind of funny. Should use AI to create the podcast. Oh yeah, I could. Definitely possible, but you know, it takes a little bit more work and effort to make that happen. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's see. Temperature, snowfall, rainfall, maybe temperature. Let's see. LA daily temperature high January, whatever. Let's see which one I should vote for the paper thingy. Big Tech Doggy is Elon's new crypto coin. That's funny. Greater than 61. So LA daily temperature high January 9, 2026. So greater than 59, greater than 60. So you're saying that it's going to be greater than 61? Yeah, I kind of think it might be greater than 61. I'll uh I'll ask the paper from this one going to the bottom one, I guess, and see which one it says more yeses on and choose that one. Okay, so right now I'll vote for the greater than 61. Yes or no? Let's see what it says. Greater than 61. Let's see what it says. Okay, it says no for the greater than 61. Okay, so the next one here is greater than 60. So that's 99 cents, whatever. So greater than 60. Yes or no? So it says that greater than 60. So I'll try the other one and see what it says on the other one. So all of them are like the same payout, but I'll greater than 59, see what that says. Oh wow, it landed sideways, then it fell, but it said yes. Okay, so now that it voted on both of those, so pretty much it voted on both of this and this. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the paper again. So the yes will be the upper part, the no will be the lower part out of those two. See what it says. See what it bets, see what it says. So it says yes. So yes, that means it's the upper one of those two. So that means the paper flipping ultimately voted for this one right here. So yes, one. So we'll do that one. Why isn't it letting me? What the? Oh, it's not letting me because it's already flipping. It's not letting me because it's already that date, right? It's not letting me do it. So I did the prediction thing for no reason because it's not letting me do it. January 9th. Because maybe it's already January 9th, that's why. So regardless of which one I do, it doesn't want to bet on it. See, nothing. It doesn't work. So more confusion than anything. Kind of funny. Oh well, it is what it is, right? Kind of sort of halfway is what it is. Change this so there's less glare a little bit. Go ahead. Let's see, paper time greater 61. You have a cheery, optimistic attitude, Nick. It's great, and I really think this channel could grow big. You gotta remind people to hit like and subscribe. People will do it if you remind them. Oh, thank you there, Lance Briefcase. This guy, new job. See, McDonald's is always hiring. Let's see. Maybe I could just do that. Put you in time out. He has his own business domain. McDonald's is a short play for 2026. Puts for January 2027 should pay McDonald's. It's trash. Today top temp was 64. Oh, top temp was 64. I see. Crypto jungle should learn to be kind. Not everyone is crypto millionaire, bro. I know, right? There, Lance Briefcase. Well, I put the guy on timeout because it's just Oh shit, like that guy. Well, like I put him on timeout because he was just being too negative. I gave him like a lot of options to like not continue being an asshole, but eventually time runs out, right? Yeah, I gave him plenty of time to hopefully not continue being an asshole, but he kept on continuing being an asshole, so might as well, right? Like why have negative atmosphere here? We're just chilling, having a good time here, and then there's a troll just destroying everything for no reason, you know? It's kind of funny. Like I said, I gave him a whole bunch of options. I was trying to be nice to him, and he continued to be an asshole, you know. So it is what it is. You live stream on TikTok and have people join on the stream. Um, I could probably do that too, like live stream on the YouTube and TikTok, right? Maybe that could be an option. Get used to it. As your channel grows, people will hate more and more for zero reason. It's the only way. Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I like even if you're trying to do something good, like free live streaming, free everything, nobody has to pay nothing, no class, no course. I'm just sharing what I'm doing and chilling with you guys. And there's always it's part of the whole deal. There's trolls everywhere, you know. It's I was looking forward to seeing that. That's why I'm not surprised seeing all these weird trolls and assholes like pop in and out. You know, it's normal. I expect that to continue. You know, assholes will always exist. But anyways, I'm gonna save that information, and I probably eventually will block him from my channel for eternity. That they won't get access to it. Some people I fully block him, but some people I don't. But I might block this guy for good. Well, right now it's on timeout, but eventually you'll never have access to the channel unless he probably makes another channel and decides to troll from another channel. But it is what it is. You're the man, Nicky. Thank you, there, Water Buffalo. Thanks, man. Nicky, yes, when you get rich from this channel, you should start the paper foundation. I know, right? The paper foundation. That'll be funny. That'll be hella funny. Yeah, it's crazy. People still hate keyboard warriors come out for streamers, especially traders. Oh yeah, that's so weird. Like some people just have so much hatred for no reason to people that don't mean any harm to anybody, even to them being an asshole to you. Like wishing all the best for everybody, and they're still being mean to you. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. It is what it is. Well, we just gotta keep our doing our thing, right? Paper will cure cancer if you just ask the right questions. I know, right? The funny thing is, anything is possible if you have enough faith to make that happen. You know, it's kind of funny. Let's see, Austin Daily Temper. So all of these are probably like void because they're kind of today's date. Like I guess no matter what I click on, kind of like the one I did, it probably won't let you do the bad. See anything because it has to be a future date, and this is not a future date, so it's not working out in that case. Oh, this one's the farther out, the January 10th. So this is a new one. New York. Oh, but it's probably the same thing because oh, this one it lets you bet on this one. But yeah, I stay away from this one right now. Ugh. Or or the school of the paper stock trading. I know, right? The school of the paper stock trading. That's funny. Oh man, but that's pretty funny stuff. Okay, so I do have extra prediction stuff that's added. We'll see how it'll all work out. Okay. But I think I'll probably be logging off for right now, and I'll be back a little bit later. So, alrighty. Have a good night, guys, and I'll probably be back here sometime tomorrow. Although tomorrow there's not much trading, but I could add to some cryptos and queue in some orders and just chill here on YouTube, live stream trading a little bit. Have a good night. Have a good one, everybody. See y'all later.